One.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
Hi. 1 minute marker has started. You guys know what that means.
No swearing.
That means no swearing for one gosh darn diggity minute.
Because then we lose money.
Then ice there, buddy.
Gosh darn diggity.
Gosh darn diggity. Hi guys, welcome to Divine and Conqueror's Sacred World.
Hello.
We have a very full house today.
Very.
I am surprised that we all fit physically in this room and are not dead yet. We will.
Hey, I forgot to mention to you, there's one other person coming. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Is it the eighth man?
There's already 8 people. I count 9.
Oh, isn't that a
Excuse me.
coincidence?
Oh, no.
Anyway.
But, yeah, so welcome to Sacred World. This is a 5e game based on the Pathfinder Inner Seas rulebook with the Greyhawk Pantheon, a little bit of tal'dorei, a little bit of Ravnica, a little bit of Innistrad. Thank you to some of you guys for introducing that. And if you guys don't know what that means, then...
Welcome for the first time.
Yeah, welcome for the first time. I'm just waiting for that minute marker. First, let's say thank you to our friend Talon at Claw for if you guys use the code Divine Conquer, you get some of these amazing DM screens or these amazing dice vaults over here. You can put your dice in the Council 7. They have a dual council. It's not called dual Council 7, but it's a dual hexagon doodaddy that you can put your miniature in there, and it's really cool. And yeah, if you put the Divine Conquer code on their Xe page, which is down below, you get 10% off. Thank you. Everything we need is on there. Divine Conquer. And also, I'm sure Lynn and 3 Thrower are on there. If you guys want to plug your stuff on the chat, please do. For some amazing art that you guys saw already at the beginning, some of Lynn's art in there, and then 3 Thrower and Vic are currently working on an awesome project, and you can see some of his amazing voiceover work.
Yeah.
When it gets done, we'll definitely post it as soon as it gets done. But yeah.
Great.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dad. It's
Yeah.
my birthday.
You don't have to say how old you are. I know how ladies are, and we don't like to say our age. But yeah, we're doing. How long has it been since you played like legit D&D?
Almost 40 years.
Oh my fuck!
I was a sponsor.
The thing's already gone.
Yeah, it's we always need 1 minute. That's the first minute. Oh, well, I'm so glad that you're gonna play. It's awesome. I'm excited.
It's changed.
Yeah.
Change, bro.
Did you give him a 5-minute course?
I just told him things are different now.
Thank you so much for that.
I can do that.
All right. Yeah, it's
Trial by fire.
don't worry. Well, yeah.
And I got a barbarian, so it's not difficult.
You're gonna get hit, and you're gonna be like, eh.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
That's 6.
When I was rolling your stats, you got like 3 12s and then 2 11s. The lowest number was an 8 for your HP, which I think makes you officially the toughest person in this room.
That was me at one point.
Yeah, 101 HP. Level 7, guys.
Jesus. Digits.
3 digits, yeah. He's right there for 3 digits. Alright,
My head.
You should have seen
let's...
the weapons he used to have 40 years ago.
I'm sure that guy was a little bit stronger than level 7 Barbarian, though.
Just find that.
Alright, let's introduce our character starting with Vic.
Hey, whoa! Hey, my name's Vic.
Everything is.
Oh my
Jeremiah,
god!
shut the fuck up! I'm trying to introduce myself. Holy shit!
Getting into character already.
Yes, I'm mad. Hi, I'm Vic, and I play Wes, the human barbarian.
Hi guys, I'm Tabatha. I play Oria, the Loxodon Druid.
Hi, I'm Ronny. I play Senven, and I am still a mystery.
Yeah, there you go, mystery. No one
For
saw
these
that.
people.
Yeah, and...
Hi, I'm Dad.
Your dad.
Vic's dad. Will be Reaper, the barbarian.
Oh, he's got the accent. Damn it, why didn't I do the accent?
Hi, my name's Coleton. I play Ariell, the human/angel paladin.
There we go.
Doing it.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I play Laz, the water Genasi bard.
There we go, Ariell came up.
There she is.
There she is.
There's a girl.
Hey! The new art is, I haven't...
Oh, this
like,
is me.
you guys came here as soon as I just got to the studio. But,
Jeremiah, Cowrabao, Rogue Artificer, High Elf.
there you go.
Hey-o.
Yes.
Barrett. My name's Barrett. I play Nimble Stitch, the Tabaxi Ranger.
Alright, guys, and with that, let's roll that motherfucking intro.
Ooh, intro.
It's okay, I got it.
It's whatever. He's only doing it
I
right.
pressed it first.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, so, to do a little bit of recap. What happened last time? So, the Elysian Vagabonds, as now the new group is named, headed out of Tabatha at Tabatha in the Sea Devil Tavern. You guys were discussing what, a little meeting after the 6 months of rebuilding and helping construct the town, giving aid to people that needed it, counseling to people that needed it, erected a church, drunk away your problems, fist fighted away your problems, that's a word. Trained some people, met some new friends, entertained the entire city, got a fan base. But after a couple of months, the mission that you guys originally agreed on to travel to the Fangwood Forest to have Oria meet her people and hopefully find a way to get them all back home. So on a very specific night, you guys agreed on meeting. The next morning, you guys left after not forgettable memory of Chaddington and his fiance. After learning that there is apparently 8 members in the Elysian Vagabond, only 6 original, and this is your 8th member?
8th member.
But number 7 is missing, and the paperwork is not filed correctly, and no one knows what happened. But there's a 7th member somewhere. Or this is your 7th member. There's an 8th member
is
somewhere.
the 8th member.
Yeah. So, you guys traveled through technically 3 different regions. Following the river pass, going through underneath mountains, crossing plains, peaceful. Some people drew, some people sang, some people just drank. You guys encountered, as you get into the marsh area leading into this valley, or these 2 mountains that are part of the Dwarven Kingdom, known for trade. As you guys were arriving there was these 2 dwarves that you guys met, Hanzo and Hanzo. And you guys exchanged some items, bought some things, got some magic items for free since they didn't quite understand what it was they really had. Sold all your jewels and whatnot. As you continued going on, you guys were ambushed by a trio of elves, half-elves, and ratfolk that you guys have discovered. Everyone except for the elves you guys essentially killed. You tied them up and are currently waiting for them to wake up so you can interrogate them on why they shot you, bro. So
This was
and since
Mind my own business, driving a cart.
we're essentially going to have 3 little slight stories, and then we're going to merge into the middle, and we'll see how that goes, and see where else we get from there. But with that, Vagabonds,
Yes.
you guys currently have the elves tied up as the mosquitoes and the insects of these slightly marshy lands to behind you are annoying. Currently, you have all 4 of these elves tied up. They beat up, bruised, bloodied, for sure. What do you do?
How long has it been since the battle?
Yeah.
2 hours.
It's about time for them to wake up.
and they're bound, you said, right?
They're all back.
Mhm. Oria's standing over them in case
Actually,
one.
to be fair about this, who tied them up? Oh my god.
There were a
That's-
lot of them, so I'm gonna
There's
assume
4.
Yeah,
more
that's
than
kind of
just me.
usually my thing. So I will.
I need you to roll me 4 sleight of hands then, unless anyone's assisting you.
I would like to assist.
Alright, 4 sleight of hands. Are you assisting him, or you want to roll Ariell?
Sleight of hand. Let's see if I'm.
It's a dexterity skill.
No, I'm not trained.
Alright, so roll with advantage on all 4 of these.
4, so I don't remember or something. With advantage?
Yeah, since
all 4
Ariell
of
is
them?
assisting you, yeah, I'll grant you the advantage.
Go.
Also, they're unconscious, so this shouldn't be a hard task, but just in case.
I'm just gonna go back into the cart and go take a shot.
For the past 2 hours, I'm just meditating.
Fair enough.
Same. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go and I'm
Not
gonna
20 for
actually,
okay.
if it's okay, if I can do a
This one is on
Short rest?
short rest.
If you guys want, you could have taken a short rest. That is
Okay.
Okay,
totally allowed.
counting down.
Okay.
One is not 20, 24. One is 17.
Okay.
And this is 16. One is a.
So that's 17 or 16?
No, one is on 24, 16. This is I'm adding it the plus
24,
4.
16, okay.
16, and then 24, 16, dirty 20,
Okay.
and a 23.
Alrighty then. So. Okay. Alrighty then. So. Roll me perception, everyone that is physically in this area.
That's physically in the area.
Well, I guess what if we had done the short rest?
You
it
can.
would still be okay.
And with your meditation, even if you go beyond the hour, you
Oh,
still
what the
are.
fuck?
So your senses are still active, so you can roll as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
D20?
That's a
Yes.
solid 8.
Wait,
Okay.
wrong. D20.
6.
Okay. Well then.
11.
Oh wow.
17.
Plus. What?
5.
15.
What's your perception?
Wait,
What's my
Yeah,
perception?
15.
Your
Okay.
wisdom, what's your
Ariel's the only one that is noticing, as
13.
you see that immediately one side opens his eyes and quickly closes it, and then you see that he starts moving slightly to the left and right.
I'm gonna go check and see if he has a knife or something sharp in his hands behind trying to cut the rope.
So it's this guy right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Roll me an investigation.
can Oria see?
Okay.
You see, everyone can see Ariel approaching one of the elves.
Okay. I guess Oria just kind of looking to Ariel too, just kind of like, do you need any help? She'll go up. First I guess seeing.
What did you get on the investigation?
16.
16. He's just moving his arms back and forth. But as soon as you take a step around about 5 feet from him, you see that he immediately stops and just opens his eyes.
oh yeah, my usual place.
Oria will stand a little bit
on the
closer
roof of the
though,
cart.
and
My
she
usual.
is going to keep an eye on all 4 of them. The second she sees any one of them attempt to move, she will cast Hold Person.
Nice.
Okay. See,
Was the guy who woke up? Which one was the guy that looked like the leader of them?
to be honest, they all look very uniformed. No one looks like it has any.
Question. Do any of these elves, I guess, look familiar to any elves that Oria has encountered in the past?
Oh yeah, me. Yeah, that's true. Because I want to kind of look at that.
Roll me history, both of you.
Which one is this one?
9. 9.
You.
These
21.
elves look.
No, mine is
too-
5.
Minus 5?
What?
Yeah,
The-
those
The probability that you would have seen any of the elves from your past is too small. It's just there was a handful of people involved in that, and none of these look like any of those individuals.
I'm gonna speak to the guy who has his eyes open and ask him in Elvish, which one of you is the leader?
As he responds in Elven, "Abensina, we have no leaders." And then, as soon as he speaks, you see all the rest of the 3 of them just open their eyes, almost at the same time.
Yeah.
I want to look at them now and just kind of look in their eyes and just kind of get a feel of which one I would feel has the most experience here, who's seen the most shit kind of in their eyes, essentially.
Which is
Which is the one?
Another investigation.
Yeah, that's
also, I guess, I don't know.
Or insight. Roll me an insight.
Which was the one they tripped?
Oh, no, probably not. That's a
Oh no.
Long hair person.
The long hair person is the one they tripped. Okay,
Yeah.
just wanted to know.
When you're looking at them, specifically with your military background, they've taken very special care to have the exact same chainmail, the same bow, same quivers, manufactured the same way. They're trying specifically to look uniform. Or maybe none of them is a leader, and they're all just pawns for something. But none of them looks higher ranked than the other person. And they definitely look camouflage for the environment that you're in.
I guess Oria will even look over to Ariell. It's like, wouldn't mind asking them why the hell they were shooting at us.
And I'll just look back at them as a group and just ask them in Elvish again, why did you attack us? What is your business here?
Fun. Games. You see that the two at the corners kind of give a smirk.
I'm gonna go
And
down.
the person right next to him is completely stoic and composed.
I'm gonna go down and I kind of want to interrogate them because reasons, because you know.
Why would you switch to that?
Oh, are we in the Underdark?
I was gonna say, technically that's a jail cell.
They're elves. They're trying to hunt someone.
Sure.
I'm here.
Are you gonna step down?
Yes.
Okay.
And
I
then,
want to see how they react when he steps forward. Too.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang back by the cart.
and then basically, I'm gonna go up there and then ask them. I'm gonna ask again. Why are you here? Why do you attack us? What is your purpose?
Are you speaking in Elvish?
Yes. I'm trying to intimidate them.
Roll me intimidation.
Well, that's cocked.
Excuse me.
No. Yeah. 20, 30.
20. As you quickly approach him, you with your boots making no noise, and unknowingly have your hand gripped on your bow and like just have it knotted. As you're asking, they're really good with their bows. They know how fast this can turn with someone as experienced as you are. Since you were out shooting some of them. As he looks at you and just the face of... Yeah. What was your specific question?
What are you doing here? Why did they attack us? What's your business here? Like,
Fun. Games. Coin. What's your business here?
I'm gonna answer.
So you said they're all wearing something very like similar uniform,
Yeah.
And so from my military background, would I be able to pick out that these are possibly military style uniforms? And they're obviously seemingly trained.
Tell me history.
Hey guys, I got a great idea.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Why don't you just kill one and then see if the rest will talk?
That's a bit
See,
extreme.
two at the end kind of look at each other. The one that's talking is still staring at you, and then the guy next to him is completely stoic.
The guy who's completely
not
stoic.
a bad idea.
I feel like he's probably the one who's in charge here. So I'm gonna just completely ignore this one dude and move over to him.
Sure.
Since when Wes said that, and you told me that I have my bow knocked, I'm just gonna. That's not really a bad idea. I'll just do that. Oh, sorry.
And I'm gonna kind of put my hand out like hold.
Ooh, I keep reading this.
Not yet.
See, very little reaction to them.
Okay.
But you can sense that they're trained to have a set face in the situation.
Is there, because I know he was like saying he's the military background, is there a way too that I can see maybe their thieves guild, whatever, criminal? Like my background.
With your history check that you previously rolled,
no,
they're not. There's just general information on whom they are. They're not part of any of the guilds you've been in.
Okay.
These four are completely from something else. In addition, that they're hanging out specifically with half elves that look pretty similar and rat folk that were disguised pretty similar too. Ariell, what was your question? Or bounce it off to the other people.
I'm just gonna look at this dude. Look back at Wes. Wes.
Yeah.
Hold his mouth open.
Yeah. Okay.
Allow the
all right.
the potion.
Oh,
Whatever.
lovely. Which
Nice
are
little deadlock and.
okay. So what are you doing?
I'm just gonna pull out the potion that I have. Wait for Wes to hold his mouth open. And
As you do, easy enough. I'm gonna. Yeah, no.
Look, I've got a lot of experience doing this with Trixie. Okay.
As there is a couple of seconds where he's trying to bite you, and then essentially
No.
he just lets you do it since you keep pulling and hurting more.
I will literally rip your jaw open.
And then after that, he just.
I just look at Oria like, do y'all do this to everybody y'all get?
I've poisoned somebody repeatedly in the past, so.
Oh, great.
Yes, I remember that.
Roll me an insight check.
no, you're terrible.
Yes.
I didn't do that.
You're like,
This guy's like, who the fuck did I just join?
amazing.
What is it? Wisdom?
It's a wisdom.
So 2. So
This is definitely not going in any of
11.
my songs.
This is uncomfortable for very specific reasons.
Yeah. I stop my meditation. Stop. Let me try something real quick. Can you guys back up?
It's really calmly he stands up.
I just kind of I literally just gave this guy a potion.
So did you pour it down his throat? Yeah. Okay. Is there a DC on the potion?
No, it
Okay.
just said it was a bottle of brain matter for interrogation or whatever.
That one is Mind Shield.
Is it?
Shit!
Ah.
You gave him mind shield.
Damn it!
Well.
This is not
You knew what that potion was. It's not an interrogation potion.
Oh, if I knew it was an interrogation, I wouldn't have given it to him.
Yeah.
I wrote down that it was interrogation.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Mind shield.
I said it, so I guess it's a thing now.
Damn it, Ariell!
Hey,
You
do not get to
silly
brain cell.
boy.
No,
You silly boy.
That's to protect people from entering your head.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a ring for that, so.
Yeah. They were in a
can't-
very specific location for very specific reasons. Obviously, the apple entering your mind is not something that's good.
Yeah. I'm actually just gonna search his pockets and everything, see if I'll find anything that would speak as to his
Guys,
character.
can I try
Roll me,
something real quick, please?
investigation. What are you doing as you approach?
I'm approaching, I'm going to approach one of these guys right here,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
I do not want him to see, so I want to take this guy over here real quick. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the elf, and I'm just going to take up my sunglasses like that, smile, put them back on, and say, you want to tell me what's going on, right?
Roll me stealth if you don't want anyone to see. So it's dexterity. Everyone's passive.
So 18 plus
Yeah, that's
3.
fine.
Yeah, my passive perception is 12, so
So-
you're good.
Move him over here. No one sees it, right? So that's what I do. I just lift up my glasses. You want to tell me what's going on, right? Put them back down.
So yeah,
Is that intimidation?
No, I'm really concerned. I'm confused.
Oh no.
oh god.
He talks to you in whispers and says this.
No, no passing.
I don't like it.
Very confused.
No passing.
Hey, no passing notes in class.
I got a 16 on my
Share with the
insight,
class.
Professor!
You're writing in a class.
It's supposed to be an investigation, but
whatever it was.
we'll keep it. Yeah.
So
they're
write
both the same
to class
classes.
and read what you just wrote.
After this, I'll let you know. He looks at you. In common, very out loud, what are you doing with them?
Oh god.
And
What?
I just.
you
Do we hear that?
Yeah.
Everybody looks over at you. Oh, I'm looking over at you.
What's going on?
And then you hear a whistle in a very specific pattern that you would know from your upbringing.
I know who these guys are.
Generally, this would be something like an alarm, traitor, danger. It has multiple meanings depending on who says it and in what condition. And they shouldn't know this. These are very obviously elves. They should not know any of this.
That's not good at all.
As you just hear whistles.
Everybody get ready.
We don't.
It's just whistles. It's
Ready
just a pattern
for
of
what?
whistles.
Get ready for an ambush.
I'm gonna
no.
I'm gonna go straight to the. When he says that, I'm gonna go straight to the cart. The cart.
Okay.
Because
No.
I'm right next to Oria, so I'm good. I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Fear.
and wherever the last person I killed was, the one where Gallagher smashed his head in, I'm gonna pick up the body and I'm gonna show it to the tree line. Be like, if any of you fuck with us, this is gonna be you in 5 minutes.
Okay. Wow. Who knows Sylvian?
What?
Wow! You don't know how to read and write comments, but you know Sylvian.
Yes!
No, bruh. He knows how to write and read comments from
Bruh, if
ABC.
you've ever lived a real life, you know.
I might burst your bubble.
Shit.
I need to roll an intelligence check.
God damn it.
Barbarian's #1 stat, intelligence.
It's my best stat, guys.
Swear, please. Please.
That's pretty good! That is an 18.
18. You hear the guy that's right in front of you, Senven.
Yeah.
And this is not Elvish at all, but it's really similar to Elvish, and you're picking up a couple of words. He's like, "Limits, heights," and you understand perfectly what he said. Obviously.
Yeah.
One of them, dark. That's all you understood. And from over off in a different slight area, as it keeps switching to this scary music when it's on repeat.
I mean,
there's a reason for that. I think the computer does.
You definitely hear some yelling and whistling, and kind of paved on mine since you're just done with your kill, skinning whatever your prey was of the day. You pay no mind to it. They start yelling again. Not a little bit antsy now. And you start hearing right near, like the closest tree, closest couple of bushes, and you of some large prey, and you think that it thinks you're lunch. What do you do?
Okay, I'm cleaning it out. I'm afraid.
Just move the camera over here and put you just there, just for convenience sake.
Oh shit.
Oh. Gracias.
Stand up. Clean the knife that I'm using.
Okay.
Put it away. Pull out my sword.
Okay.
I'm wearing a hood. Alright. Sorry. Move the hood. Turn around and I'll wait.
Okay, roll me a perception check, which will be
20?
D20 plus your perception. Coleton, can you show them where it is? And it should be on
plus 3. 20.
20!
Damn!
First roll?
Oh, there's my lovely D20. You can clearly see the ears moving across. It's hiding very well against whatever this large beast is knows how to hide. It's blending in the right shades of green, contrasting what is dark green, and then you see that it just kind of stops intelligently. Kind of same time as you see the bushes move, and as it kind of gets held in. And just hollow, deep lungs. What do you do? Yeah, you can see. You know what the line of sight is of this.
I take my sword and I'll point at it.
Okay. All right. Okay. With that, we're gonna jump back to these guys, and I'll get to you in a minute. So, what do you guys do after these whistles?
Panic. Oria is going to.
I want to intimidate this guy. Because
roll intimidation.
I want to scan through. Actually, that's what I want to do. Just look at the tree lines or whatever is surrounding.
Sure.
Damn, man.
All right. So what's intimidation? Wisdom.
It is a charisma base.
So +1, so 19.
19. You have your character sheet.
Here.
Okay, just making sure. All right. So 19.
He has his.
How are you intimidating him?
That is a good question.
Just give him the old backhand.
The old Where's my money?
Where's my money? That's what happens with
I know he knows
of
Elven. So I'm going to do this again because they're paying attention to everything else right now.
Yeah, everyone has their eyes on your location because the dude you are interrogating is whistling and talking in a strange language that is not Elven.
Yes. I tell him I know what that is. You know I know what that is. How'd you learn it? Then why'd you just call for backup? And who is coming?
If you think that I was calling for backup, then you weren't schooled, exile.
Oh! Did they say that in common?
Yeah.
Nice.
Do we hear it?
If your passive perception is below 15, you do not hear it.
Okay.
Okay, what is mine?
Anybody hear it?
I don't think.
I don't know my passive.
Mine's 19. My passive perception. Mine's 19, so I hear it.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, you hear it. It's 10 plus your,
I gotta hear all those rumors.
Perception.
Gotta get that juice.
Passive is like if you would have rolled a d20 to just land it on a 10. What do you naturally like without trying to?
Yeah, so I hear it too.
Okay.
You have to have what to hear?
A 10 plus
10
perception.
plus perception.
Yeah, I have
15.
Alright, then yeah, you hear it.
50, you said 15
Yeah, 15.
above, right?
Yeah, 15 above, you hear it.
Yeah, I hear it too. Yeah. It was like, this ain't looking so good, water buddy.
Exo. Look who's talking right now. Exo. How do you know that?
Is that Elven? Or?
I'm speaking Elven.
Okay.
As he will respond to you in Elvish. And you know Elven, right? So you can hear passive perception. I don't have to hide from the sun. This is my turf.
Then why are you running away?
We weren't running. We were kidnapped. Slight difference.
You know what I mean. You know where I've been. You've obviously went there too. How the heck do you know this stuff?
Again, looks like you were exiled before you could learn. Please say have friends and high places.
High places.
While this is going on, Oria's gonna just kind of like go back over to the court, and she is going to wild shape into a spider.
Right? Okay. Sure.
You know, learning from the best.
Wild shaping into spiders can get a lot of things solved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
You just can't spell.
No.
on different course.
I don't have to spell.
I'll say you.
Oh, spell.
I'll say you just don't
You
expect to spell
You have the
very
guy on
well.
your side.
Well.
What do you do?
Her what? Her wisdom's
The guy on my
actually
side.
Give him in your sight. What do you do?
No, I had him do a performance. So
This is definitely the dude.
+2.
He's definitely him. It's been 6 months. Found it. What do you do?
Well,
You have the upper hand right now. What do you do?
I am going to keep the attack, or since it's him, I think it's him, so I'm gonna attack him.
Okay. For the purposes of this, I will let you choose acrobatics or athletics, whichever one is higher. You can roll that.
Wait, is he saying like can he see me? Or
he does not look like he's not seeing you.
Okay.
At the moment, he has his back towards you.
Oh, he has his back towards me. Okay. Then I do not want to attack him.
Okay. Okay.
I want to basically use myself.
Sure.
To get try to get more
as
of the
close as you can.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So
roll yourself.
So it's a what now?
That's a dexterity. So D20 plus your dex.
Is it proficient?
He might be.
Oops. Dex plus 2.
Yeah, he has +5.
Alright, so D20 plus 5.
14, that's 19.
19? Okay. You're still hitting. What do you do?
So I'm still hitting, but I'm moving a lot closer. So
okay. Yeah, you're making your way, moving through tree to tree, hiding where you need to hide, ducking behind the cover that you need to duck behind.
Okay. So now I'm gonna just jump out with scimitar.
Okay.
And just go
try
ahead.
to attack him. All right. Cool. Again, for the purpose of this, either roll me athletics or acrobatics. Your call.
So if you want to go volley at 3, I'm going to count the size and most fuck you.
Basically.
For you, Canada.
What was it?
18. I think.
18 plus 4.
23. All right. Reed, for the purposes of this, I need you to roll me acrobatics or athletics.
Athletics plus 7.
All right. Roll me
Oh
plus.
God!
I knew it.
And
I knew it.
18.
18.
23.
God
23.
damn!
So the only thing that you see at the moment with the 23 is
Roll to
a
hit.
panther, no, larger, tiger, but completely different skin tone.
Oh.
The fuck, he has blades out. And see, this cat folk just jumps at you and tumbles you down, has his blade on. He has not attacked you or anything, but currently he has his blade towards your neck. As you have your blade out too, and if you want, you can hit him. But he has a slight upper hand. Just depends on either are you strong or receive faster. So, as you guys,
This guy has knives.
as you all, the rest of you guys hear the
Oh no.
I know who that is.
Do I hear where this guy coming from?
Yeah, it's not far. It's just deeper into the woods.
I know.
You've heard the battle cries of your friend.
It's like, wait, I think that's the.
Is that Nimble?
He has a name?
Is he in trouble?
Nimble!
Yeah, I call him.
Oria?
I'm gonna knock him out.
Roll me roll me a stunning strike. We'll see. We'll use that. We'll manipulate it a little bit for the purposes of the roleplay.
So plus dex, so
So
6,
attack?
20, yeah.
Okay, so that hits. What is the DC on your stunning strike?
Is it still, I think it's the same.
It's the same number. So what is
The d6 plus 3?
No, the DC for your key strikes. For all your key abilities. It should be in the middle of the page. It should say difficulty class.
Oh, crap.
Spell save DC?
Yeah.
So like this one right here.
Oh, spell save DC. What the heck is that?
Should be towards the middle of your
That's 13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. As you see that hit, when that happens, you hear as his hands are free, and you immediately
Shit! God damn!
the 24, I roll a nat 20. for his escape artist, and his +7 was able to jump. But yeah, so as you see that, you definitely hear commotion further into the woods. He's knocked out. What do the rest of you guys do?
Alright, I'm gonna drop the dead body like a barbell on the ground, and I'm gonna pull out Trixie.
Okay, roll me a d10.
I swear to God.
How many kidnappings do we have?
Hey, giant badger!
Okay.
I was gonna say, if it's a fucking shark.
As you just see West around a fur ball of this badger comes out with these, his spines are elongated and he looks rough and tough. He's pretty big badger. Yeah.
She's a big girl.
I'm really glad I thought that.
I wanna search the cat. Nimble. If I hear that, like, there's a commotion, like he's in trouble.
So you just
is that how I hear it?
Yeah, you hear it.
Like he's
you hear
in a fight.
you hear him excitedly. You've heard him fight. You've been with him for.
We've heard him catch a bird before.
What do you have in your mouth? I know I made a joke about this on Tuesday. Oria turned into a brown recluse that's just sitting on the...
Okay, alright, you're a spider just on there.
If anybody looks over at the spider's just like, with its legs like going into the woods, I got this.
I'm basically gonna sell them. I think I hear Nimble and he might be in trouble and then
what do you do?
I'm gonna follow him.
What do you do?
I'm still gonna investigate these, or interrogate these guys.
What do you do?
I am looking at the other guys, make sure no one's going to break free.
Okay, what do you do?
My buddy's going.
I would say one just try to break free.
Because if someone does
Paladin friend over here.
if somebody tries to break free again, she will wild shake back and cast whole person.
Okay.
Look, if my best friend's going, I'm going. I'm sending Trixie with me.
Trixie's with you.
Trixie!
Alright, cool. So, going back to you two.
Okay.
Oh God.
You've never met this guy before. You have no idea what his beef is. What do you guys do?
Well, he's got the thing to my throat, right?
Yeah.
He's on top of me.
Yeah.
And he's feeling a little pointy thing in his stomach because I got my dagger out right now.
As you feeling that on you.
And I'm telling you, my old bones and stuff like that is not as tasty as what I got over there, but if you want to go for it.
What did you kill? What was your kill for
A
that?
deer.
Alright, so you see a nice cooked
Venison.
Yummy.
That does sound good, actually.
Fresh venison.
I want to interrogate him basically because I think he's the one.
Yeah.
So I'm basically Nimble is frantic and he's just yelling at him just why. So.
That's a long question. I can't answer.
Then he just.
Why what?
Then Nimble yells back, "Why did you kill my master?"
Oh.
Who's your master?
Do you want to give that information out? It's very specific.
And when did this happen? And where, too?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
You can feel his accelerated heartbeat, and it's definitely fight or flight response. It's more fight, but he is stumbling in his words.
He's undecisive.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, Nimble backs off a little bit. Alright. And he tells his, tall ass dude. His story that his master died, was basically murdered out in these very not in these very woods.
It's close by though.
Close by. In these woods nearby.
You matches the description perfectly. He is the same physique. He is a barbaric man.
Then he's alright, so Nimble asks, why are you out here? He wants to know, why are you out here and where have you come from?
I come from far away. The only thing I've killed in the week is this deer. And I'm here on personal business in search of something that I'm sure has nothing to do with you, but then again.
Sounds
Us all
convincing.
sitting back like.
As you're explaining this, you quickly see that there is a small group of people approaching fast, too.
What is his focus?
What are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
So, I noticed the people behind me, and I realize it's my the group that I'm with.
Yeah, are we there?
Yeah, you'll get there
So
soon.
you said he's
About
not
5 feet or so. You're 5 feet or so.
So he's not touching.
Yeah, he's not touching you. You guys are within striking distance.
But
if
I
you need
still,
to.
I'm still guarded.
And I got a sword and
Yeah.
a dagger in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I still, Nimble still questions him that
I'm just passing through.
my master was killed by a Stormlord.
As you guys are approaching, you hear those words exactly. As Wes kind of takes a step back as Trixie's in front.
What? Do I hear them? Am I like?
You heard it.
Shit.
And you, then there's a. You know what? Let's describe characters so you know exactly what people look like.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, like, how old is your character? You have to be like, oh, we're into attack.
Yeah, why don't you describe yourself?
My character's big, strong, old. Older. But still chiseled. Pretty good. For an old guy, he keeps fighting. He keeps, doesn't stop. Hasn't gotten fat. He looks at Trixie and is not impressed. He just kind of looks at her.
That's my baby.
And he says, "These are your friends?"
That's a rat.
Yes.
I said, "Are we having a beat? Do I need to take you all at the same time or one at a time?"
As,
Either let me pass or just take care of
Oria
it.
there was like,
man, that's
whose side are you on?
Why don't you describe yourself?
Just dark green cat with yellow eyes and tip white tail.
I know this is so hard.
I pressed it like 5 times already.
There we go.
So,
yeah,
it's just being really slow at the moment.
It's fine.
It's been off for like 17 days.
Okay, and I guess it's me.
Yeah.
It's you see just a little small 5'7",
Okay.
I guess elf, because I'm fairly covered with my hood on and I have a mask, so you can really see just my eyes at the moment, and I have this wonderful bow that you have never seen before.
It's master crafted and worked on over and over and over again. And instead of magically, it's mechanical.
It's like there's like some gears here and there, black gauntlet here, and just a little leather glove. Green cloak. That's really what's.
Describe yourself.
And I'm the water Genasi, so think of somebody probably shorter than the rest of the group. Definitely looks younger. Like, I probably shouldn't be here younger. I'm blue, so I definitely stand out. I have waist-length dreads. Like, definitely just look like a crawled out of the ocean fish person. I do have an axe on my hip that's slightly glowing red.
There you go. And Wes,
what's up? So you see this human about 6'5", fucking built like all hell, covered in battle scars, kind of shoulder length, like messy brown hair, and at the moment I'm wearing a like a leather duster with the sleeves torn off and like a fur pelt, and I have a giant hammer. And my dagger better.
Actually, you know what? No, don't roll me. It's a little weird looking at these two humans. As you both, there's some odd qualities to this man that seem similar. And then,
is your friend Nimble?
No. No, it's not.
It's not. The only people I've killed in the last 2 weeks were a couple of bandits thought they were going to take my gold from me.
Fair enough, I'd kill for gold.
And now I have their gold.
Oh my god.
That's great. Okay, and so you know nothing of my master Or
I've heard of nothing. Like I said, I haven't
just
interacted.
arrived to these woods.
Just passing through, heading toward those 2 hills.
Nimble just retracts his weapons and just apologizes to the tree in front of him.
Wait, you thought this dude was a Stormlord?
I just turned to west.
Have you ever seen a Stormlord before?
He looked kind of like him.
Yeah. From my
I don't see it.
my descriptions, you know.
False
Where you
alarm
get your
there.
information
Yeah, man,
from?
where are you getting your information from? This is some,
It's
you
really
need
good
to,
information. It's a really good source.
you
The
should,
guy has really beautiful hair.
Wait, was that
Sorry.
you're looking for a Stormlord? A
Yes.
big barbaric Stormlord?
It's alright.
That's where
Hey,
my
Wes,
Yo, what's up?
remember that Stormlord? That stole money from?
Alright, I killed a Stormlord. I mean, not all Stormlords
There
are the
is
same.
other things equivalent to Stormlord if you remember Oria.
Stormlords
I do.
suck.
I've never seen one, so I got no clue.
No?
what
You're
talking
missing
about.
nothing.
I'm not there. I'm still back at the
You're not
point.
there, yeah. But you guys technically did kill Stormlord and stole his stuff and have his horse at the moment.
You didn't steal his fucking Morning Star though.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was the shit.
We stole his horse, and that's better.
Not as
Now we stole Couscous.
This is a good horse.
So,
So
what do you guys do?
Nimble just goes off and just kind of like
You're salty.
that, and then I just see a nearby tree and just start hacking away at it.
Yeah, hey, hi, hello, we haven't seen you for 6 fucking months.
Just start because I'm pissed, and then I just stopped and just
Hey, our whole party is over there. They might be in trouble, so let's
Yeah, we were
go.
ambushed or something, but
Really?
yeah, these elf guys.
Really?
I have a hunch, but I think they're after Cal.
No, they're not. And I just walk off and go towards the caravan.
You have prisoners?
Something like that.
What are they?
An elf.
Take me to them.
Bullshit.
And you guys
excited.
make sure you clean up the no forest fire and stuff, and backtrack.
While walking, I'm gonna nudge at Wes.
No, check what?
I'm gonna nudge at Wes.
Perception roll.
Sure.
I'm gonna nudge at Wes and like,
Plus
hey,
3,
you related?
14, 17.
Fucking question is that
I'm
not-
seeing if any of them
They're trying to be racist,
recognize me. Any of the elves recognize me.
You two are.
Bro, that's a little racist. You see 2 humans standing together, you're just gonna assume they're related. I'm not asking that about any of
I'm
those.
just seeing if there's any recognition in their eyes.
One of them keeps eyeing you, and you don't know if this is the same people as before that took your gold or not, but he's definitely eyeing you, and there's hostility behind those eyes.
I
As
put my
Ariell-
dagger away. I keep my sword in my hand. I walk right up to him and I put my hands right on his throat.
as Ariell, as you're currently interrogating this guy, and then he's somehow stopped listening to you and ignoring you, as for a second you thought Wes was just choking her, but it's a completely different person. Older, same build, just grabs him with a amazingly beautiful greatsword in one hand. So what do you do?
Pissed off look in his face like you're
With
in his
beautiful
fucking
hair
front yard.
also. Beautiful hair. But don't forget the beautiful hair.
Yeah.
Oria, I'm assuming, is witnessing this.
Yeah. You just see your group of friends, but Reefer just steps out of the line and just grabs this dude and starts choking the elf.
Oria's gonna wild shape back, holding her javelin. Does she see anybody else approaching?
Like, everyone's still there. The whole group came.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, that's how you do it.
Startle back, like, what up?
Who the fuck is this guy?
And I say to him, say my name.
Roll me intimidation.
Intimidation.
Okay,
9.
Just completely stoic.
Yeah, I like this guy's technique.
I'm wondering, like, who
too.
the and who are these people?
Yeah,
Oria looks over. Hi, Nimble. Where the fuck have you been for the past,
So
6 months?
for the sake of since this is your first time here, why don't we finish describing yourselves? Ariell, why don't you describe what you look like?
Alright, so I am a something foot tall. I think it's like 5'11". There we go.
There you go.
5'11". I look like a human, but my hair is like this light ash gray. I have these silver yellow eyes, wearing all white robes with silver trim. I have a nice silver shield on my back and a halberd, yeah, or glaive. Sorry, glaive, and a chain whip on my hip,
I forgot we had that.
as well as a quarterstaff in my other hand.
And you armed to the teeth.
Yeah.
All right. I am basically.
You don't have to show his character.
Yeah. So basically, I have. I wear what you normally see like an actual monk would wear. I have beige pants. You know, I got a hood on. I have a mask. I have sunglasses on. Well, they look like sunglasses, but pretty much sunglasses on. You know, I'm covered basically kind of head to toe, like gloves on, and everything's just kind of beige, just regular old worn clothes.
And Oria, probably the oddest. Tabaxis are.
This is gonna be the weirdest.
You've heard of them, but you may not have seen them. The Genasi, definitely heard of them, but maybe never seen one. You have no idea what she is. As you see a tiny little spider shape.
Oh man, I am a 7-foot tall elephant person wearing a green sari, and her other hand is a jagged javelin that is sparking lightning.
And then she has these, is it tattoos or just henna?
She does have, like, almost like white henna tattoos going down her trunk.
That symbolize almost like what
on the forehead, it kind of the symbol resembles a tree.
So, the oddest bunch of people
Yeah.
in a while. For sure.
So, I have him here.
I got this.
I look at her. I go, impressive. And then I just drop the guy down on the ground. Drop my knee, drop him down on the ground. And I ask, has your badger and cat been fed?
I don't think Trixie knew, honestly.
Because I will take an arm or a leg off this elf to feed. Unless he wants to save them by speaking to us.
What is your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is +4.
Alright, so he's taking 5 points of damage. Roll me an intimidation with an advantage.
Intimidation is +2 with what?
With advantage, so that means as you roll 2 d20s, take the higher number.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
18 and then slap him down to the ground. Intentionally wanting to hurt, intimidate for sure. And in the back of your mind, I was like, is this going too far? Nope, not enough. Elbow him and start choking him, and immediately something in his whip.
I'm like, I'm glad I didn't.
Completely, the pale face goes red. You smell something.
Oh no.
Just fucking pubes. Ariell, for the past, 20, 30 minutes, you've been trying to break this guy down. A couple of seconds, this man just destroyed him.
I'm over here like,
I like this guy.
So, he is definitely intimidated by you. What do you do?
I look at him and I tell him, sing me a song. What do you know that they want to know?
He's panicking. Ask your drow friend.
And I look down where he wet himself.
Yeah.
And I say, I got a way to take care of that problem for you.
Actually, he just repeats, we're just working for him. Ask him.
Who's him?
Your drow.
Wow! Pointed at him. These guys are with you to Senven.
Immediately has his arrow towards you.
Oh no! Oria's gonna have her staff on you too.
Whoa! What the fuck?
fuck is happening?
Nimble is like, what
I'm backing
the
up.
fuck is happening?
Because now I'm like, whoa. Even she's demanding. No, she's looking at you and demanding you to remove your hood.
And no, not my blunt arrow, but arrow.
I'm like, yo, this water honey thing is not gonna work.
You see Cowrabao get his arrow and
I'm not worried about the arrow.
Ariell just pulls his glaive up off the ground. You see his other thing glowing with divine energy.
one with lightning from Oria, and then you see Ariell has his glaive out towards you, and this bright white energy is glowing on the tip of it. As
what did the guy say? What he called me before? He called me what?
He said drow.
No. Before when I was intimidating.
An exile.
An exile, right?
Yeah. He called you an exile.
Right. And then I just say in common, exile. That's what they called me.
But they said that you were working for them. They were working for you. You're their boss.
I slowly take a drink from my text.
Since you have successfully intimidated this individual, I would like for you to roll me an insight check on him to see if he is lying. And I will grant you an advantage on this as well, since you fucking got a nat 20. Yes, roll 2 d20s, take the higher of the two.
8.
Oh.
Total? Okay. This is very confusing.
Now, intimidation also is +2, so
Okay.
10.
10 total, okay. This is fishy. You don't know what, but this is really fishy.
I'm just whispering.
I look at him
Mm-hmm.
and I say,
So what happened?
I don't know you. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to follow their lead. They know who you are.
To be honest, we don't.
I guess we met him like
No,
2
he's
days ago.
overhearing that. Oria is literally freaking shaking. It's not
right now because they said that.
fear, it's
I recognize him though, right?
Yeah, he's the guy that okayed you.
Yes. So I look.
Oh no.
What was the name again?
Nimble.
Nimble. You know who I am. Remember me? Please explain to your friends that. Please explain to your friends here.
It's been a little while.
We saw a couple birds.
Actually, technically, it's been almost 8 months.
Yes.
Oh shit.
You remember me, Nimble. Please explain to them why the hell are they listening to people who just try to rob them?
And I'm muttering, great, now we got to hear from somebody that's got mistaken identity problems.
Hey. They just, yeah. Well, here's the story.
Oh god.
So listen, here's the story.
Bless us with their heart.
Piece of story. Oh,
And so, fuck, because I missed last episode.
What had happened was.
So, for slight little recaps,
Yes.
you did train him. He was very sexy. No, his fighting skills were impressive, to say the least.
Okay.
And you sense nothing bad about him.
Memories coming back to me now, yeah. No, I just told the group, yeah. I trained this guy. Yeah, now I remember. Because, it's been a while. Many years later.
8 months.
Yeah, we got your note, or lack of.
Yeah.
I look
you
at
really
the
should
other
work on
elves.
those
I say, when I'm
context
finished with
clues.
him, one of you are next.
So,
The one that sings the less will be the first one I grab.
Like,
Wait,
I don't know.
one of them is scooching out?
They both kind of squirm a little bit at the.
When it causes fear.
I grabbed this guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow! What is the DC on that?
I'm guessing it's just my spell save DC. It's a
First is 16, second is 12.
I think. Let me see.
Which one is down?
Oh, it's a wisdom save.
This guy. That's the guy you're
You
close
said
to.
one was what?
Yeah.
This
16
guy.
and
I'm
12.
not sure if you see this
Where
guy.
are you?
One of them succeeds.
I'm right here by this guy.
Okay. Wait.
God damn.
Call the
Which one are you?
I'm going this guy.
Okay.
So you can say this
Nimble's
guy.
like,
God damn.
So you have one guy knocked out, one guy afraid, one guy trying to scoot over, and this guy currently has weapons.
Peeing on himself.
Yeah. Well, great start to the story.
all Nimble is like, 'cause he,
Exile.
he now remembers that he trained him, but the only thing he knows is like he's a good guy, and that he's very powerful.
Yeah, all these things are very true.
Did you do background checks while you were at it?
I look at you.
No.
I look at you and I just say one thing. Would you go to battle with him?
That should have been fast.
I am gonna die.
You're asking a cat to make a decision here.
But he's the one that knows him.
I mean, I don't trust the cat personally.
Trusted him enough to give him a letter to retrieve to your friends. Whatever that means to you, that's how it went down.
I mean, let's be fair, guys. He was fighting with us instead of, killing us in our sleep.
Exactly. Good point, West. Good point.
I have them sometimes.
God.
You've been
You
traveling.
never know. Maybe he's been traveling with us to
As far as Nimble is concerned, he checked out good. He was
Well-
cool. So.
You're gonna judge him?
Yes.
Aren't you wanted for murder?
No, I didn't commit.
I didn't.
Yeah, we didn't know that at the time when we met you.
Well, now you know. I still have my girl life.
Reaper looks around at everybody and says, now, would he have a higher motivation by keeping you alive, maybe wanting something from you later on down the road? Or are we having a misunderstanding? And I looked down at the elf and I said, we don't have a misunderstanding. I'm not finished with you.
Okay, I think everybody's
staring
higher.
So afraid into your eyes. They're shaking at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock my bow.
Okay.
Go to the guy that's peeing.
Sure.
And
Careful where you step.
kind of do this, like grab a dagger,
Okay.
and put it on his throat. Are you telling the truth?
We are working for Drow, yes. There's one amongst you. Can you trust him?
Is he?
Can I hear him?
Yeah, you can hear him.
He's being.
This is being done in common.
Oh crap!
He was here and trying to protect us on your ambush. Is he one of you?
Yeah, he's definitely our leader. He's the one that told us to get you guys. How did we know we can get you so easily?
Can I tell?
Where do you know we were
Can I
going to
see?
be?
Can see if he's lying?
Roll me an insight check.
8.
If he wanted us, what the fuck does he want with us?
All our.
I mean, you might want to answer fast because I think your weapon pipe can't handle whatever the fuck he's gonna do to you.
Can I? This guy's still intimidated, right?
He's scared by his spell. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this,
Scared the crap out of him.
I can see that this guy's afraid, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he just peed himself.
Well, no, this is the guy that peed himself.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is
We
the guy
need
I'm
to mark
I
by.
don't know. Puddles could be me.
Pea marker,
We'll have a pea marker.
We need the pea marker.
I'm just gonna state for everybody, y'all may be hearing storm clouds
Oh no.
above.
I'm actually not worried about that.
Which that triggers things that you apparently have heard of.
Oh boy.
Big barbarians, summoning lightning.
I also don't like lightning.
As the elf that you're currently breaking his windpipe and have a dagger towards.
His bladder.
Yeah, and the bladder is no longer. It's completely empty by the moment. As
Still peeing himself.
the Drow, there, just give us gold. We ambush people, kill them, take their weapons. We do it over and over again.
I
The
asked
ones
him,
that look good, we just sell them to them.
who's
It's good money.
who's the drow?
Okay.
You?
Who's the drow?
Oria's
You don't-
pushing past everybody to the one that is talking, and she's going to have her javelin right here.
This guy has
Okay.
so many blades and fists in
Yeah,
his
I know,
face.
right?
At
Is
this
the same
point,
guy?
Whoever these guys are, we're not getting paid enough.
Here, can you move me away?
No,
I
at
got a
this
little
point,
book. I'm
she
writing
has
this down. And I'm like,
angry
this is
tears rolling down her face.
Children, one at a time.
So I kind of tell him,
Mhm.
you know who I am, so you know I can't let you live. Now, if you keep secrets from us, you will have a very slow and painful death.
I'm telling
I will
you.
drag your body with me for weeks.
I don't have a
Or
problem with that.
you can tell me everything we need to know, and I promise you a very swift death.
This is gonna be a good limerick.
Oh, this is gonna be a great song.
How about you let me go and I'll tell you everything?
How about you tell me everything and I decide what you tell me is good enough to let you go?
Oh shit!
As he's studying you, his training started to come back, but then keeps going back and forth depending on how many people put blades on the server.
So, what's his hands doing?
Well, he's completely tied.
Oh, he's tied?
He's tied. So he's taking the brunt of all this.
Okay.
Look, we don't know what they are. We just know they're drow. They've infiltrated the mines. The dwarves are just here as decoys. They take your stuff, sell things, whatever they don't sell, wherever they buy. We kill the people, get the items back, and if you think they're worth some coin, like some of your friends, and then he's looking directly at you, Oria, we send them down the elevator shaft, and then we get some coin later. We don't talk to them, we don't interact with them. Then he looks directly at you. You have nothing to do other than just business. If this is a drow in your party, how can you trust that he is not one of them?
Dude, I'm like, what the
Oria
fuck,
still
dude?
has the javelin over them. You say you work for a drow again? I'm going to yeah, it's like, I want you to say that slowly to me again. You work for...
We work for the people that give us the highest coin and the reason to live. Defiance means death.
Tell
and
me
to
something.
be honest, as he looks at you, a wretched mother died. A slow and painful death from you, from anyone down below. As roll me history checks, everybody. Except for you, since you already know all of this.
What is that?
History's an intelligence check. Just so you know, it's to see if you do know much about the Drow Society.
Dirty 20.
Okay?
Oh, Jesus.
What's that? History?
History, yeah.
12.
Okay. 5? Okay.
14.
21.
Dirty
So far, you
20.
two.
Minus one?
Yeah, and you obviously.
I got a
Just
21.
minus one.
Oh, yeah, you 3.
Oh, shit.
16.
Apparently I know drow stuff? Okay, cool. I'm not gonna fight it.
For
Thanks,
the
Listen.
20 plus
I
would
read
have
a
been the
couple
DC. It's a very hard and secretive race of people. Drow, the only thing that everyone would know, other than these 3 in a minute, is they live down below and they hate elves more than anything. Elves hate them more than anything. You guys know a little bit of the Drow culture and society.
I would assume reasons with me.
The hierarchy is definitely female. They worship the god Loth, which is a spider queen of the Underdarth. They are notorious for being the best of everything. They are the top race. Dragons are below them. Gods are below them. They are the master of everything. They will one day rise above and take over the surface world as one of their goals. But conquering down below has a lot of riches and knowledge to be learned. A drow working with an elf is unheard of, out of either necessity or maybe they are breaking into the surface. And the reputation the drow have for slavery and torture does not match anything you've ever heard. They will torture you until you are about to die, bring you back just to do it over and over again. It's a couple of months of this, they'll ask their first question. And then let's do the process again, and again, and again. Dying quickly is not their forte. So, with that slight bit of information, what do you guys do?
I'm having Oria again reinstate to them very slowly. Again, you work for a drow. That's what you're saying.
I'm pissed.
Have you witnessed my people before?
We have one of you down below.
She is taking her javelin and running it through his head.
Whoa, bitch!
Roll me an attack with an advantage,
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
as this is considered a critical. If you do hit, since he is prone and restrained.
Oh, That hit.
18.
That hits. Roll me double damage.
So these people we have kidnapped are just like elves. They're not also drow.
They're not elves, just elves.
14.
14 total.
Mm-hmm.
With the 5 that he took, minus what he already had previously. Oh yeah, he's gone. That's wow.
And so
And you see sparks of electricity pops from one of his eyes.
Jesus, delicious.
Pulls out the thing.
I know exactly. I'm mad too.
Sure. What do the rest of you guys do?
I'm just
Nimble
let my knife go. He did.
Okay.
I'm just like, well,
Going
these
straight
are
to the different
drows.
elf.
How do you work for one? Like, I'm just confused.
Well, there's only like 2 guys left alive.
There's one knocked out and 2 are still there.
Well, that was like a general question for
Yeah.
the group. Like,
Well,
We just watched someone get shish
What was-
kebabbed.
Okay, which one looks the most scared?
definitely this guy. He has this.
I'm walking
There he goes!
I'm just walking slowly up to him and just
Sure.
looking at him. Emotionless eyes.
Well, what was your question then? We'll go to you.
I just like kind of bring attention to the whole group since I quote unquote have like a little
Yeah.
more history. I've read a couple books.
Yeah.
I'm just like, these are normal elves though. Aren't they supposed to hang out with each other?
They're not, but unfortunately, right now they are hurting a lot of people. And when I say hurting, I mean they are hurting. Torture, very, very bad stuff. These people, if they're willing to work with these kinds, they're not good people.
Yes.
We need to stop
I
these bastards now.
One of them looks at you. Slavery is a funny thing, isn't it?
Oria's cleaning off her.
Can I punch that guy?
Oria's like cleaning
punch
off
him in the
her
face.
javelin on the
Are
what's
you
left of the one
doing
guy's
lethal
shirt.
damage or non-lethal?
Not lethal.
Okay. Roll me an attack with an advantage.
Guys, how about instead of
Who's the one who spoke?
So
The
11
not
plus
afraid
6,
person.
look,
17.
guys,
17? Alright, roll me damage.
So D6.
Yeah, you roll me 2d6 plus your dexterity.
2d6 plus
Yeah,
6
since
then?
you critted technically on this.
Oh, no, plus 3, sorry. So that's 4 plus 3, and 3 plus 3, so that's what, 7 plus 6? So
Okay, I'm gonna say that this guy, since you were doing non-lethal damage, where is he?
yeah, that guy.
He's. Oh god, you're just so heavy. Alright, so, with 1 dead, 2 knocked out, and 1 very afraid, but by your spell,
By himself.
Reefer is right behind him, and with that, we're gonna go on break. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. This is getting juicy. Alright guys, we'll see you in a bit.
Hail, traveler. Do you seek the legend of the 5 sacred dragon masks and the horrors they wrought upon this world? Then join us Tuesday night at 7:30 Central Time. And glory be to Tiamat.
You're a wizard.
I'm a what?
You're not. We're the wizards. Watch us, Hogwarts Prep D&D, every Wednesday night at 6:30 on Divine and Conquer Switch channel. Expecto Patronum.
Recently, on the Sacred World campaign, the players found a book, an angelic tome from the angel called Avicent. What is inside that book? Well, you're just gonna have to find out. Friday night at 8:30 at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. Hey guys, every other Tuesday we're going to be doing a Magic the Gathering stream. For the first couple episodes, we're actually going to be seeing what the best guild in Ravnik is. We have pre-made decks, and we're going to do a free-for-all 3v3 tournament. Let's see if your favorite guild wins.
You're busy.
Hey guys, welcome.
Just in time.
back. So, with everything that has happened,
Yeah, a lot happens.
a now dead elf impaled by Oria, 2 unconscious, 1 successfully afraid with your spells. And Reaper is honing in on him, and I believe also Senven is also.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm really pissed off right now.
As we keep getting back to spooky music.
Listen,
Where-
you're fucking the guy peeing still.
It's free for some people.
Let's
You
test
mean
the
the
strength of this
sound that's
bladder.
going out from the tea maker back here?
Yeah, that's it.
All right,
You
so-
can still hear the guy peeing right now.
What do you guys do?
Well,
Well,
I'm like, I got Nimble. Just for what he knows, he's gonna kind of defend him because he trained him, but that's all. Like all he knows is that he trained him, and then for a little bit, then left, and that's it. So
I'm gonna go to that knocked out guy,
Sure.
but the one on the other side, the other one,
Sure.
and bound him. Oh wait, no, I don't have any more rope.
You can use the
I got
same
you, bro.
one. Bound it again. You
Can I ask
Yeah.
a Senven
Let me
a
slide
question?
Yeah.
Because isn't he unbound, right?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
walk over to wherever Senven is. I'm just gonna be like, hey, so I did hear them mention, like, I know everybody's pretty angry at you right now, but they did say you were exiled. If you want to bring light to that, it might help you out.
23.
That's fair.
Water buddy, they wouldn't understand. Trust me, these people are bad, and we need to. Whatever they're doing is bad. And
No, I meant the group so we don't murder you.
He said we.
My loyalties lie somewhere.
But
I'm
these
just trying to help you
kidnappies,
out.
they're gonna turn on you. So I'm just trying to help a water buddy out. I did hear him say exiles.
She still said we, so we don't kill you.
We don't murder you.
that would.
I say to him, I've already had mistaken identity already, so as far as I'm concerned with you, we're on even terms. Because
I'm gonna.
could be another mistake for all I know. Then I say, okay, so if we stop these guys like you say, who's going to pay us? Because you're not going to do it for free.
I mean, I would.
You do it for free?
Yeah, because I hear that there's people that are in trouble, and we should help those people.
yeah,
There's got to be a profit involved.
Maybe a little bit of fun.
Everybody down there is going to have the money, and they're going to have resources. You want it, you take it.
So in other words, nobody's paying us. We just go take the money. And I'm saying we because if you guys want to go, I'll go with you.
Okay.
You want my sword and my skills? They're yours.
Trust me, these guys will have good money. I need to. After you guys interrogate, I can tell you guys the story.
I point my sword at the one that's scared. And I said, "Do you know my name?"
Say my name.
Do you know my name?
I'm trying to actually think, has her name been mentioned at all?
Not
No, it
not
hasn't.
this
No,
group.
then he's just quite shaking his head.
Do you have anything to add more than what your dead friend said? Because not knowing me means you may stay alive after all this is said and done, if you satisfy our question.
You'll need an elf to take you into the mines.
let's kind of look over it now.
I can be your guide. I can take you there.
Can I tell if he's lying or not?
Sure, roll me insight.
I'll roll. Can I?
Yeah, of course.
What if he tried to just trap us there?
What do you have to? Well, I wouldn't know.
21.
Like 9.
9. You trust him.
You don't trust him?
You don't trust him.
Yeah.
He just, after everything he's been noticing, anything that would upset anyone here, especially Reaper, and you, will get him killed. This guy is only out saving his own skin.
Okay.
So, there's probably some truth to that. If the elves are turning to the drow, people are not just going to let anyone walk in.
I asked him, can I get them down there?
They'll see right through you. Unless you can... Sure.
Oria's gonna look at him and ask the same question he just did.
Did you not hear the same response?
Oh, I just wanted to know if it was gonna be different with me.
Why would it be different with you?
Looks back over at the guy that's dead on the ground.
Yeah, I've seen what you all can do. Remember, I was attacked by all of you. I was tricked by him. Keeps like eyeing everyone and twitching.
I mean, I can turn you into a goldfish and just let you, you flop around on the ground.
Into a goldfish.
Might be better than what's happening now.
Oh my god, are we gonna do anything?
As Wes is ever the impatient man and taking a swig from his flask.
Only other thing that Oria will ask is the Loxodon that they brought in.
The specialty.
Ooh,
As he's like talking any piece of information that he has, he's trying to give out.
You might want to be careful how you word that around her.
That's what they would call you. If you want to get in, you need to know how to talk to them. Anything that's considered a specialty is worth 500 gold.
What language does he speak?
He's speaking common at the moment.
Okay, but what language does he know?
Oh, if you ask him, he knows Elven and Drow.
Anybody here speak Drow, correct? And who else speaks Elven? So we got to be able to hear him talk whenever he talks to people.
You'll have someone that can translate if you talk in a different language, yeah.
But we got to hear him.
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
We could use a guide.
Not game, but what time? Well, kind of game, but what time is it?
It's the sun is still there. In a couple hours it'll set, maybe 5 or so.
The cart.
Yeah, go to the cart. Okay. And as Cowrabao leaves and goes to the cart, you hear crying inside the cart, and you quickly see what looks to from the shadows just a baby go over, and as he's entering the cart, he's just picking up a child. And you're currently hearing that an infant, and then like
He's a junior.
it sounds just like a cow, but he's picking up something. And as the light's hitting, you see there's massive horns on him. Strange child.
Okay. So Reefer speaks to the group. Do we want this guy to be our guide there? If not, we kill him now.
I kind of raise my hand, and I'm like, digging in my bag, and I'm like, well, I don't know if we need him. I have a spell called Tongues. I don't know if you would say that I have a scroll.
Yeah, it's a scroll.
And for an hour, I can give it to one person. They can speak any language they hear. But I don't know if we'd be able to sell.
And how long would we be down there?
And how long we would be down there, so not too sure what that would help y'all with.
Oria kind of looks over at Ariell.
Yeah, I was about to say, you should save that scroll. I
Okay.
know that spell.
So we got one against him being a guide. Anybody else against him being a guide? Would feel not comfortable him being a guide?
I'm on the fence because
My interjection is, we only need him to get through the front door.
Exactly.
We don't need
I
him to
agree.
get to the front door.
So what do we do with the other two?
Well, I'm like, then, if we don't need him to get to the front door, then how would you suggest we get in there?
Well, first of all,
I got to get
we
some-
made a mistake.
Oh, we made a mistake. We do
We
that
made a
lot.
mistake.
We do that a lot.
We just told this guy who's conscious in front of us, we don't need him past the door. And he just wants to stay alive.
Well,
He's terrified looking at everyone.
So,
How far are we from the Dwarven city?
You're a couple hours away. You see the two mountains, definitely. Like
I
they're
just kind of
visible.
look around at the other. So there's one guy or two guys unconscious.
There's two guys unconscious.
okay. So I point to the guy scared and I said, who do you serve?
To be honest, Anyone that pays me.
You serve me, and I'll make sure you stay alive throughout this whole thing.
Yes, sir.
That's
As for the other two, we're maybe 2-3 hours ride from the Dwarven capital city. We should take those two there, drop them off at the jail.
How far are we from wherever he's going?
Yeah. And what about we just tie them up over here and put their weapons over here and let the gods of chance decide what their fate will be?
Put some raw meat in front of them.
I got a dead deer back there. I kind of hope it eats.
God.
I brought dinner in case you want.
Normally this would affect me. Not right now, I'm mad.
So what do you guys do?
What about your friends who are unconscious? What can you say about them?
Any one of them would have sold me out.
Which means they would sell us out.
He's selling them out, though.
I'm trying to be alive.
Yeah. He's useful. We can make a use for him.
You're right.
If your mission is to go into the mines, I can be your guide, and then disappears the second that you guys let me. I would consider that.
Would you like the riches that are down there?
I want my life.
Fair enough. More riches for us.
Oria, what do you want to do?
To be honest, if the Drow think I'm dead, it's probably better for me.
That is true.
I'm in the cart.
Yeah, as you're taking care of the children.
You not want to mess with some of these
If
people.
they
figure out
have
where they
someone
go.
down there that's of my kind, I'm scared it being. God, I feel so bad. I didn't write it down the name for the other Loxodon that was back at Corlassa.
It's on one of these sheets, and I will let you know in a minute.
But yeah, I'm scared it may have been.
So you're talking about dropping the other two off in the jail. Is that on the way? Or is that out of our way?
The elf, the whole mountain's overtaken.
Yeah, so I mean,
The whole
I'm fine with doing the idea that you said, just leaving them here and letting the gods decide.
tie them up. Somebody finds them, they find them. They haven't heard anything. They've been unconscious the whole time, so they're not going to know what happened.
Put a
They're going
sign
to find
that-
one dead body and one person missing.
Put a sign that says bandits. In common.
I can
write
B
Okay.
and A.
Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to strip these two naked.
All right.
Listen carefully. Listen carefully. And we're going to tie them up over there.
Okay.
We're going to put their weapons over here.
Okay.
Naked.
I turn to the guy's conscious. You're going to wear one of their clothes because we need your clothes. And we lay his clothes on the ground. I bring the deer over and I spread the blood of the deer all over the clothes.
Okay.
So therefore, as far as they're concerned,
Ariell, are you with us?
they're the only two that are alive. Okay. Their other friend was just slaughtered to death. There's no body left, just bloody clothes, and the other one has a hole in his head. So even if those people find their kind, find them, they can't tie it back to us.
That's smart.
Yeah, you want this?
This is
Brain cell. It's our brain cell. It's a token of luck.
Roll luck.
So, do you guys follow with this plan?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
I ain't got no better plan.
I am okay with this.
As you were exchanging clothes, dripping blood, putting the scene and decorating as you will.
I'm just
Only
watching.
for 6 months and I'll help her.
So we best move on.
Okay. We're gonna go and sit in the back of the cart too, just to go and hang out with Cal, because she's, I guess, shock's starting to hit her a little bit what she just did.
As you guys decorate the crime scene.
Oh, colorfully.
Colorfully.
Yeah.
Have some light food on the way there, since it's a couple hours. You come into the cart, you see that they have a young blind Medusa who is barely learning how to walk. and a Minotaur who looks about 70 pounds, but he's still a child. He does not have all his motor functions yet, but he's a hefty boy. As this gang is getting weirder and weirder. Anything specific that you guys want to do on the 4-hour trip to the mountains?
I want to meditate.
You want to meditate? Okay.
By 4 hours.
Can we do a
So we
song
get
of
full rest?
rest
Yeah.
while we're
Yeah, I will do a full
Sure.
rest, and if it is okay, I would let.
That's 8 hours.
Oh, 8
For
hours.
him, it's 4 because
Mine is 4.
Oh, yeah.
of his.
How much have I been questioned by these guys?
Depends on how much I want to question you. If you guys want to take a short rest, you can.
Can I meditate on spells or no? I cannot. Okay.
If I full rest, do I just
That's fine.
go to full HP?
Full
or do I have
HP.
to
Yeah.
go?
You also get up to half your hit die.
To be fair,
I like to play a song of
I
rest
know.
while we're on the way
Okay.
there.
This one.
So everyone gets healed.
I've just threatened you with my spirit.
For what is
cards.
it?
Yeah.
So 1d6.
Ariel's not driving, I'll be driving.
4 hours of rest.
Okay.
Full HP.
Oh no, he took Cal's spot!
I'm meditating on the roof too. On the front.
1?
One.
Is it 1 plus your charisma?
Oh yeah, what's my charisma? Hold up.
Oh god, it feels so good not to be head.
4.
Okay,
Hey,
so
bud, you wanna sit with me?
if anyone wants to take a short rest, you can. If you did not and you still have HP that you need to recover, with Laz's Song of Rest, you guys recover 4 HP.
Oh, cool.
And if not, then you will continue on. Who is driving the cart? Ariell, I assume, or Wes? Oh wow.
So I want to spend some time with Cordelia and read her
But-
my book.
but-
and my
but-
name.
Somebody needs to keep an eye on
I'm a little sober right now. After the
Who
pig-
is
I'll be-
watching?
After
Actually, I'll
the
be
pig
with
incident.
Wes. and
Okay.
I'll be having the flask.
Okay. All right.
I like
her.
you.
Who's watching the elven guy?
You're with Cordelia. You guys are driving. You're asleep. You're meditating. You're also meditating.
Oh, I guess that
I'm
is
just
me.
playing one more.
Oh.
That's a
All right.
good one.
Okay.
I'll help watch the thing, the
Okay.
kidnapping. The kidnapping.
They're called elves. Okay.
Elves. Okay, sorry, but I'm also like just lightly polite. Yeah.
Okay.
There's children in the wagon, right?
It'd be ironic that the blue person is slightly racist.
We're driving these shotgun.
Anything specific you guys want to do for the next 4 hours? So your is that it? Okay.
So you're Stormlord, huh? Yeah. They suck.
That they do.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Fuck those guys.
So you've come across them before.
Once, twice, actually, yeah. Once, 2,
Are
yeah,
they called
twice.
Stormlords or Stormborn?
Lords.
Lords. Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah,
that.
I didn't say this before.
Once when I was a kid.
Dragonborn? Got
Straight up killed my mom. Second time, I killed him. So. Yeah, they suck.
Are you Stormborn?
No.
No, okay.
I don't know.
Can Oria hear this through the?
You can hear it. Yeah.
Stormlord killed my master.
You can hear something.
Oria
What
just
synthesis?
Oria's just yeah. You'll hear Oria's voice from the cart. We encountered one in Cowrabao.
Yeah, I killed him.
It pretty much wore trophies on it. It killed some of my people.
And I smashed his head in. End of story.
I'm meditating. I hear all that. I stole some silver.
Fuck those
You
guys.
did, Cowrabao. You stole silver from him right under his nose.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay. Dead asleep. Not hearing much of this conversation. Taking care of the kids. Eventually give them their food. Going into the narrow passage, you immediately see that oddly, there's no dwarves around these mountains. Every now and then you see an elf come by. As when the first one comes, you see the prisoner. Let me drive.
Yeah, we should let him drive.
I'm wearing
So
Is
we don't
it
get
already?
ambushed,
Is it
right?
already after 4 hours?
Yeah, it's been the 4 hours are
So
past.
I'm
Okay.
finished
Yeah.
meditating.
Oria?
Why don't you just tell me where to go?
Let him go.
Guys, you're supposed to be a slave, remember?
Because you're forcing me to drive.
Here's
That's
a.
not how it works.
Oria's gonna listen. Well, Oria's. I mean, if this is going on with inside the cart, Oria's gonna mention when you bring in, I guess, specialties. She'll just say that really. Do you ever have them outside of the cart?
Not really. Usually they're not unconscious. Also, tie yourselves up. It'll help the illusion. Have a dagger to my back. I don't care.
That's what I was gonna
I'll
do.
ride with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, and then I'll be behind.
Mm-hmm.
I just bought some rum. I'm like, la 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 la. Like, alright, let's go.
Wait,
Yeah,
so I
Oria's
have to
fine
go
with that
inside
too.
the cart?
We all
Darn it!
Wait,
I'm just like cramped up in the freaking cart.
I ride with him.
You're a cat. What's the definition of cramp for you?
Yeah, don't
Yeah, can't you like?
You're a liquid.
You're a liquid.
If it fits, it sits.
If it
I
fits, it
asked
fits.
Elf if I ride with you, would that be
I'm a
okay?
big cat. Like,
You're still a cat nonetheless.
There were quick rounds to why you left,
You want the camera?
but sure. Now we're good right now.
Whoa.
hello.
Whoa. Whoa.
Just keep quiet.
No
Follow
problem.
my lead.
Yeah, I'll go under.
Remember,
Inside.
for the moment, I am on your side.
I know. I have to probably tell these guys anyways. Can you give me a second?
One more second.
Can you give me a second? Because these guys are going to have to know anyways. They're not going to like me too much.
They'll understand. You can do what you want.
Give me about 2 minutes. We'll make sure they tie themselves up first.
Oh, man, that's fine.
Trixie's still out if you want.
Get in here, girl.
Okay. Poke the ball back.
Trixie, return.
Did anyone not tie themselves?
Oria would have tied herself.
Okay.
I tied myself.
Yeah,
inside.
it's loose, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah. I'm sure that you guys aren't gonna
Sure.
legitimately bound yourselves, but the illusion is still there.
Yeah.
Unless anyone says no. Okay.
I look at
We're
them.
doing this.
I don't like this.
I look
This
at
triggers
them
me.
and I'm like, guys,
Like,
you're going to have to trust me on this. But remember, I am an exile. Take off my glasses. They see my red eyes. I take off my hood. They see purple skin. And they see white hair.
See a full-fledged drow.
Like, not as bad as I thought it would be.
Good. So, as you guys,
I'm an exile. I used to be in the Netherdark. In the Underdark.
of course.
And I left, went to the monastery because I didn't like the way they did things. I had my reasons to be here, just like you guys have your own reasons.
it all makes sense.
Bro,
to me
we're
now.
literally
All
here
makes
because we're
sense.
following your lead.
Thank you.
I'll tie yourself up.
You'll just see deep exhale, inhale, and exhale.
Do you need a paper bag?
Huh?
Do you need a paper bag?
That's a
I
big
looked
paper
directly
bag.
at her too, and I said, I will save your brother. And I go up front.
You go up front, and you
I
hear the.
apologize if I can't. I'm sorry. I apologize if I can't take those words to heart right away.
I don't listen.
So you hear the gallops of this Clydesdale.
Gentle with them.
Nice with couscous.
He's a warhorse. He's got it. It's an extremely well-trained warhorse. Any of the animals you could have stolen, this was definitely a special one. As you guys continue on, you're seeing more elves start doing a perimeter as whistles here and there. The bard whistles back. This see the arrows being knotted, and then slowly as the cart passes, they ignore you. You keep passing into the valley, going closer and closer into the two mountains. Towards the middle, you see that there's actually a cave that goes underneath. And Couscous follows, going down underneath, further down. You see that the walls are filled with these luminescent mushrooms and these crystals on the ceiling. As the cart approaches, slight glows of purples, hues of green, illuminating. You see every now and then a dwarf just look and then kind of mutter, start walking away. Not pleased with the situation, looking at the cart with a bit of fright or despair. You see more and more dwarves here as you guys enter this huge corridor that has multiple tunnels leading further down. You see one massive metallic shaft going down with a cage aligned. You see that there's a definite wooden, not to how the mines generally would look, but there's this wooden fence wrapped around with a elven guard on one side, and you see that they're examining dwarves going in and out, doing their normal routine. As you see Hanzo and Hanzu go through, and they look at the elf. You got them, you got them, you got them, and then they high five each other, and they go through with the cart full of all the treasures.
You guys got sold out by
Fuck their
Like we know who we're gonna kill next.
Anything that you guys do?
Ariell the Paladin?
Anything that you guys do while you're going into the further and further down into the mountain?
No.
I am just seeing if I recognize anybody.
Not you're seeing elves everywhere, and then
No-
dwarves.
no drow.
No drow at all.
This is
As
interesting.
you're the cart going, and so it reaches a specific elf. He has this odd monocle, long blonde hair, sharp blue eyes. As he looks at you, and he speaks in Elvish. You're new. What do you have for me?
We got one elf, human,
Excuse me, say elf.
elf. What's wrong with you, man?
It's not part of the deal.
I make the deal. You know that.
One elf. Starts writing it down. What else do you have for me?
How many humans I got in the card again?
3 humans, technically. So 3 humans.
3 humans.
He writes that down.
Couple something special you might like. Well, not you really.
It's not up to me if I like them or not. It's up to the tyrant.
I look to the elf. Just so I can...
Let's look at what's wrong with you. Long day. We have the Loxodons and you have Tabaxi and Blue Person. Good job. Couple specialties. Alright, you guys can pass. As you see him get out of the cart, the elf that's with you, as he says, just follow my lead. He opens the back of the cart and takes every single one of you, starts putting you guys in a row, lined up, and then he looks, what do we do with these? And there's the 2 children.
Fuck.
Oria's taking a step forward, just like.
How many are out there? Just this guy that
The whole chamber is filled with maybe 30 elves just walking around doing perimeter checks or just conversing amongst themselves. You see a gang of them just playing cards. A couple of them start to instruct the dwarves on what they're allowed to do in their own minds. See the elf move your side and quickly just shoves Cordelia to you and then shoves the Minotaur to you. Which I'll make a perception check to see if the guard sees this. 18. What do you have there? The 2 children monsters. More specialties. Looks like this child's gonna get rich tonight. Alright, and then you see that he pulls out a stone and starts speaking to it. And the guy just starts shoving you guys in. As everyone gets into this elevator.
Yeah, this includes me because I was in the cart.
He would have pulled you out unless you resisted.
Did I hear anything
So I'm
from the
not
sending
handling-
stone that was on me?
They're fake
Roll me,
round, like
perception.
round ballot.
That's a solid 9.
You don't hear anything.
We're in a Dorvish mine, right?
Yes.
Do I hear
Are
anything?
there any Dorvish
Something.
around?
Shit.
They're dwarves, but they're behind a wooden fence that the elves have created as a perimeter.
Mm,
And their
'Cause I can-
perception is
understand what they're saying.
wisdom.
320.
Yeah, 30-20.
You hear we have special going down. Couple thousand worth. And then you hear, remember, I'm the one that brought them down. And then that's his name.
What was his name?
Elf generator name. Usvan.
This is ours, or is
Usman?
Usvan, yes. It's a guard that was in front.
Okay.
As he said that these were his specials that are going down.
I look at him. I'm bringing him down.
Of course. He goes back to his papers and kind of like just walks across. As you see that there's another group of elves currently has another human that's being tied. She looks completely beat up, bruised. She doesn't look like she has any strength left. And they kind of set her down.
I see that right there?
Yeah.
I want to bring her down with me as well.
She's not part of yours.
I don't care.
You're being awful mouthy for being on the surface.
You're being awfully mouthy for being an elf.
Yeah, which brings this point.
Yeah,
Since
right.
we're tied up and all, and you had this little, where's our weapons? If we're tied up, we can't have weapons.
The weapons are still attached to you guys. They have not taken anything away.
Oh, so there were swords and everything still there. Better.
I don't really need them. But...
And we're not really like.
You elves do things differently here.
Which thus raise questions.
What?
We're seeing another human.
Thank you.
As she's, and terrified, kind of doesn't want to like approach you, but you see the other elf that was bringing her in, come to shove her to you.
I just look at her. Go up to my barbarian. The barbarian.
We'll have her close to one. Let's see what she does first, because she may be a plant for all I'm concerned.
Alright. So, as you guys are all being shoved into the elevator shaft, you hear the elf as he's suddenly pushing the lock and closes the crate. You guys are.
He's inside with us, right?
Yeah. You guys are going further down. That's for a couple seconds. There's no light. And then you see the same mushrooms as the cart keeps hitting them, keeps illuminating below.
So everyone in here is just us and then the elf that we brought with us?
And a random human.
Okay. And you said that she was pretty badly beaten up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do lay on hands and heal her for like 5 HP.
As you go, what? And then immediately looks at you. Okay. 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 And then she kind of steps to the edge. And then you see that she's starting to hyperventilate a little bit.
Oh, Oria's gonna
Yeah,
kind of
she'd
go
be good
over
with a weapon
and-
right now.
As the elf works with. Yeah.
Well, Oria has just one minor little healing potion that she'll offer to her.
She takes it. What is this?
It's a healing potion.
Ooh, and then I want to like, I'm like Tabaxi Jen just nudge. I'm like, we the good guys. Just stick with us. I'm like smiling. We're like in this elevator. I'm like, we're the good guys.
It's like chaos everywhere.
Drinks and you see that almost all of her wounds are completely gone now. The bruising is still there. She still looks dirty, but as she's looking like. Okay. Thank you.
Senven, am I allowed to ask where the fuck you're taking us?
I look at the elf. Are we going to the Underdark? I mean to the
Oh, you're going to the upper dark.
Oh shit.
Is that worse?
No, it's better actually.
Technically, it would be better.
Worse is below it.
Yeah, worse is below it, but we're gonna have to find some people, and we're not gonna be. This is not gonna be pretty.
So we're going to have to take out some guards, give the weapons to some of the prisoners so they can work with us.
Pretty much. That's the plan.
Just letting you know,
Gonna
as
cause
the
a ruckus.
elf is looking, so you know, there's two paths. On the west is where the slaves usually go, and on the east is usually where the specialty goes. Be prepared for them to try to separate you.
How many people are we gonna run into as soon as we
I've
get
only
there?
ever seen 2 guards.
2 guards? That's it?
Have you ever messed with the drow? And you wouldn't know why 2 is only enough.
They haven't messed with me.
Oria's nervous, and she's gonna kind of recount some things. Just out loud.
What do you? You said she's gonna cast something.
No, she's just recounting some things out loud.
What did you say? As technically, you're still. It's gonna be about a 10-minute just.
Yeah, no, because she's just looking around. She's kind of panicking herself, just holding on to her necklace. It's like the last time I ran into Drow was the very first time that I stepped foot in this fucking dimension. Yeah, she's looking kind of dead at you. I know what drows are capable of.
It's not good. You know that. I know that.
I lost my husband to them.
We're gonna do some punching then. Well, I'm gonna do some punching. Just can you spear one in the head for me?
So are we just going out guns blazing, or are we gonna? We got a plan?
Do we want to separate?
Oria's shaking her head like she
Because
doesn't want to do that.
If we're gonna pretend to be prisoner for a while longer, I'm about to take this sack of mine and I'm gonna stuff it in case they take stuff from us.
What?
Do I still have your bag? No, right here.
How far do we want to go?
If we split apart, then
Take
there's a
my
good
back,
chance of
there's
us something.
I'm gonna tell you, you better hide
Either
that.
Very
In case
grab
they try to
all
take
of
my
the
business.
I'm winging it, guys.
I'm taking my bag of tricks and I'm shoving it down my pants.
Okay, that's the thing that's happening.
That just happens.
As the elevator shaft goes down, it is now pitch black.
Oh, great.
I look for the people who have dark vision.
Yes.
I can perfectly focus.
Oh, I can't see shit!
As you guys, so you 3,
How many guards are there, anyways?
you 3 don't see anything. You just see stalagmites, stalactites, rocks here, a giant anti-chamber leading onto 2 different paths. As your
who can
superior
see?
dark vision, the elf, the angel, and the Loxodon. See up to 30 feet in front of them. And then,
You mean the Genasi?
I have
you have dark
superior.
vision?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Genasi does not have dark vision.
Okay, so the Genasis and the 2 humans.
Yeah.
I have superior dark vision.
Yeah.
So, with your vision, you see that there's 2 drow. One has a crossbow. Well, actually, both of them will have crossbows out, and they're just staring as the cart opens. And the elf, this is your cue. You have the prisoners. I'll be leaving now. You know what to do. As he's kind of like gently moving you guys into almost like a line, a straight line. Is there anything immediate that you guys see?
Well, she's
As you
looking
guys
back
do
at
not
him.
see anything. You guys can't see anything at all.
No.
But the ones with dark vision,
Well,
you
I
can
have dark
see.
vision too.
Okay,
so
so you can see up to 30 feet and you don't see anyone. He is talking to nothing. As you know, there's a couple of guards out there.
Oria just kind of like looking back at him like.
I go to my paladin friend.
Okay. As you walk over.
And I just lean down his ear, like kind of. I want to seem like I'm intimidating. Do you have a light spell?
Roll me performance. Roll me a d20 plus your charisma. As you go over him and a quick just jab, and you think he's about to strike you, but he hits his own hand as he grabs your neck. Like, do you have a light spell?
What the fuck, man?
I'm scared.
I think Oria has a drift cloak.
Yeah, I do have
I don't have anything.
Okay. These guys, they don't like light. It's gonna blind them. I need you to get information. When I say 3, cast the light.
As that's happening, you see the elf is quickly going to the elevator. Look, friends. Starts moving upwards. You hear the drow in drow. What do you have there? Who are you?
Me? You might have heard of me.
Give us your name and house.
Name? How close are they to me?
60 feet.
60 feet?
Uh-oh. We're doing this all the way up. This is happening.
Where's my pictures at? And I walk within. Where are they at? Like in relation to me?
Yeah, let's bring this.
Uh-oh, we're bringing it out.
Oh,
shit,
there's
nice.
something prepared.
Ooh.
So that's what's behind the curtain.
That was what was behind the curtain.
Is that a tower? That's not
It's
good.
the elevator.
Oh, that's an elevator. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Remember the last time we used that elevator, guys?
Oh god. Last time we used that elevator, we were fighting a drider.
Oh, yeah.
What's a drider?
They're not nice.
Oh,
Worse than a
spider.
drow.
Ooh, that's cool.
Worse
No,
than a drow.
half drow, half spider, drider.
That does not sound good.
No,
It's
okay.
terrifying as all hell.
I feel like we're about to,
Find them?
Oh, and I
Fight
have
something.
a special bow. I have a
we're
special
gonna
arrow.
fight something.
You have a drider arrow still.
Nice.
It's gonna be useful.
Yeah,
God.
I'm gonna use it somehow.
I walk 30 feet because they're 60 feet away from me, right?
Yeah.
So I get within 30 feet of them.
How much are the squares?
5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
As soon as that happens,
And
you hear
let's see.
2 crossbows get fired.
Ooh.
Shit.
And me?
You just walk up to them. You're crazy.
And you better take it because if they miss you, they're going to come for us.
First one.
Yeah.
It's a total of a 6.
That don't hit it.
Nope. And then the next one is 18.
18? I catch it.
You catch the 18?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me
D10. 18.
18. So first one, second one. As you see the both take a step back.
I do 3 water whip.
Oh,
3?
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
3?
Which one are you aiming your water whip at?
even
this guy
though
right
I
here.
don't see them
Okay.
anymore.
Roll me to attack. Roll me to hit.
For the water whip?
Yeah. So the same thing as your unarmed strike. And if you hit, they have to roll a dexterity save, I think.
Just
Oh,
say
okay.
Ben.
Oh god.
Oh, crap.
Careful, she'll hear you.
It's what, 5 plus, what, 6? 11.
11. Unfortunately, the 11 misses. As you see, we can get battle map on now.
It's already
he's already on it.
Yeah.
You see the drow go and moves his hands in a circle, and out of the air, just immediately a waterish whip floats onto his head. Whoosh! And you try to grab onto him, but just you hear the snap of it as if a whip were to crack. And nothing. But you did your drift blow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say Oria drift blow.
So with that, actually the whole area would have been illuminated.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, because it's
so right now we see.
Yeah. With this, before I need you all to run perception checks.
Not 20.
Are you serious? Oh, nice.
24.
Okay.
God, no.
22.
16.
16 passes.
17 plus 7.
17.
Pass. You're the only two that so far failed.
like 15?
That's a fail. Okay.
17.
Pass. And you did that 20.
Yeah, not 20.
As what you guys see, you hear the as steps, people running, and for a brief second, as the brightness of the drift go, you guys kind of covered your, especially with just the immediate change from just complete darkness to light from the drop sensitivity. But what everyone sees is 1, 2, 3, 4 eyes, and a huge 5-foot sphere, and then it disappears.
What? Oh God! What? It was a sphere with eyes.
Yeah. So,
Lovely.
I need you all to roll me initiative, please.
What are we rolling with that?
You
So
roll
there's
your
a
D20, you
D20.
get advantage.
Huh?
You get advantage.
So yeah, actually you have advantage to your initiative. So it's a D20 plus your dexterity, which I believe initiative is right there.
That's your initiative plus 1.
I'm going last.
Oh, and you just hold that number until he asks us.
I know, right?
So I take this plus this?
Yeah, did you roll it twice?
No, just once.
I roll it again because you get advantage on initiative as a barbarian. So you pick a higher number.
12.
Okay.
So do I.
Okay. Okay. So with that, 20. I mean,
Not your time.
I with a plus 9, I should always expect you to go first. But this time, you still go first.
Okay.
What do you
so
get?
I can use my 20 is 26.
Always above.
And I got a 23.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Anyone get 18?
19.
Alright, are you?
Oh no, I was not about to spell.
That's okay.
Here's the flowers.
Okay, 15 up.
17.
Yeah. It's just I have a feat that has a +5
Oh, that's
initiative
cool.
as well.
That's a radiant spell.
So
Oh, that's gonna help out a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, alright,
I mean, I have that.
that's a thing. So, blah, 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 blah. 10 up.
12.
12.
Which one of you guys wants to go first?
Huh?
Which one of you guys
We
go
both got 12, so.
You can just choose whoever wants to go first. Or you can roll off. Up to you.
I mean, what would you prefer? I don't care.
roll a die.
Roll the die.
Whoever gets a higher number, or the 20,
What are
then
you rolling? 20?
Yeah.
20. 12.
15.
There you go.
How far can you throw a dagger?
you can throw it up to 60 feet.
You can hit the guy that I was aiming at, I
From
guess.
this one?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to go for.
That's
So you can
okay.
move up like 1 or 2 spaces.
I don't gotta move for what I'm doing.
What did you guys get?
I rolled an 8. This is a silly question, but for
5.
our last fight
No.
with the elves,
Yeah,
we
oh
sort of
no,
used
weren't you last
slots,
one?
right? Or
Yeah.
That's what we
took
did.
a short rest.
Oh, wait a second.
No.
What about the woman
Okay,
who's
I'm just
with
making
us?
sure.
Oh,
She is automatically at the end.
How long her rest is?
Automatically what?
Yeah, you see scar at the bottom. And then
they said dead, and I was like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
She's at
Good.
what?
Where's
Oh shoot!
Oh shit.
What?
If it is okay.
I didn't have her many out. So we're gonna use this as the emergency.
Okay.
Her running to the corner. So
Yeah.
with this Cowrabao, you quickly see a couple more drow approach. These guys have their swords out. They look like very nicely silver tinted short swords. As you definitely saw that disturbing image here.
That little circle
Yeah.
eye thing.
Yeah, you saw a gigantic sphere with 4 eyes.
I don't know what that is.
No idea what that is. Really? That's
That
not the size of
looks
it.
something.
So, Cowrabao, you are. What do you do?
Initiative.
Oh! Cow, Les, Ariell,
Yeah, keep
Eyeball. I'll tell you what it is. Eyeball.
Eye.
West, Drows, plural.
How many?
Plural.
Or curious?
Just Drows.
Just that.
Reefer, Oria,
Okay.
Drow.
Just one.
Just Drow and just Drow. Nimble,
Drows.
Senven.
Okay.
Yes.
That's it.
That is it.
Hopefully.
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 Depends on how much noise you guys make. Alright, so.
I don't have my thunder cannon yet, so.
I'm gonna make
shame.
a fuck ton of noise.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
You do that. You do that.
Me is
Mine
my
is
first
with Oria.
roll is where is
Are we gonna leave?
my first thing to do is to attack.
Okay.
Where am I currently?
You are technically right here, my friend.
I will just
So that we
move
can point
somewhere
where you
here
want to go.
Okay, that's 15 feet. That counts.
and then attack this guy.
Okay, roll me to hit.
What is all this? Okay, it was a natural one.
Alright.
It didn't, and I tried to confirm it. It's
Okay.
just a 7.
Okay, so as you shoot your arrow, a little bit hyped. You don't know if it's just adrenaline or what. It just
Right here.
Okay.
that thing back there is freaking you out. But that's a straight up miss. Anything else?
How far am I to them?
You are 10, 20,
60?
30, 40, 45 feet.
Then I'll just bludgeon same guy. Let's say.
That is a 2.
Okay.
Roll me damage.
It's something.
Something is always something.
4.
Just 4? 4. Yeah, because it's
This
just
is add that?
no.
No. Okay,
It's just your flat these. Okay. All right. As you miss with your arrow, but you quickly throw an orb of acid, and it starts melting a little bit of his shoulder. It shrugs it off and starts loading his crossbow.
And that's all I can do.
All right. Last.
Alright, I'm gonna just kind of loosely untie myself. It's not really too much. I didn't try too hard. And the guy that you threw acid at, I'm gonna use Ice Knife.
Oh, okay. All right. Roll me to hit.
8 plus.
Just makes you change that twice.
What do I plus the roll with? Is that anything or is it just an 8?
It should be your spell.
It's spell attack. Yeah.
Spell
I don't know
attack.
if you have a spell attack.
I don't think I have
That
a spell
actually
attack.
will permanently. Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, I guess it's just me. I don't think I have a spell attack.
So, what did you roll?
Please double.
An 8.
8?
Yeah.
Plus your proficiency, so 8, 9, 10, 11, plus your charisma.
Oh, Charisma is 3.
So that it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 is the total. As you throw a dagger of ice, I believe it has a range ability of bursting. Read the spell.
Yeah, it does. It.
Even if it misses, I think it still bursts into ice damage.
Yeah, on hit, it does 1d10. Explodes into shards, the target for each within 5 feet takes 2d6 cold damage.
Okay, but on a hit only?
Target for each. It says the target and each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity
Okay.
saving throw, or take the 2d6.
Okay, so the ice itself, the D10, that was a miss. Then I got a natural 20 and a 17.
Okay.
So that goes above your spell DC.
Yeah.
So as you throw the knife, you see these guys are just quick. As he barely dodges, the ice hits the back of the little corridor here, and he, as it explodes into ice. And you see, since it was so close to this giant thing, you see a frozen, long tendril, and at the end holding an eyeball. And you see it's completely green. And the eyeball looks like a cat's eye with just a slit.
No.
So, anything else?
No.
Everyone can see this now.
We are so fucked.
Ariell.
So the only places that have cover are here.
Yeah, those legitimate.
Alright, and these are all like on the ceiling, or what are
Those are rocks. Yes, sorry, they are. That's not actually on the ceiling.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm going to move behind this one. And try to get a little cover. And I'm going to do Guiding Bolt, 2nd level on this guy.
Okay.
At least that would be the
Roll me to hit.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits. Roll me damage.
Thank God. Alright. What's that?
Stress?
I'm probably going to get this all killed.
Okay, rats. That's okay. I have a backup character.
I have 5. What's up?
Oh shit, I was just the wrong one, sorry.
Wes, after whatever this eyeball thing is, you're on deck, so keep thinking about what you're going to do.
And then I'm going to use a Divine Point. No, I can't. Never mind. That's going to be 17 points of radiant damage.
Alright. As you get behind cover, you throw it with your glaive. A bolt of just radiant energy hits it, and he just falls to the ground.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to look at the other guy and Sacred Flame him.
Alright.
Or at least try to.
That's a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes, it is.
That would be a total of 11.
Haha, he failed.
Right.
That's a solid 6.
6 points of damage. Okay. Alright. As the fire hits it, and just starts taking off the cloak that he has, and you see the embers as it illuminates these guys, definitely. Thank you for that. As I will say, this is a smaller version. Do not get freaked out.
Uh-oh.
Many for the specific one does not exist.
I'm so ready. Oh no.
As
Lay it
you
out.
see
Yes.
eye about this big,
Yes.
this tongue reaches to the ground as these sharp teeth extend.
Yes.
A slightly smaller version.
Yes.
Spectral is what you guys are taking.
A what?
A spectre.
Okay, so it's not that bad.
Okay.
You say it's not that bad.
It's not like a beholder.
Yeah.
It's only like a beholder.
Only light, but it isn't actually.
So, with that,
still bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not awesome.
Okay, cool. I actually will need that sheet in a second. Genasi.
Alright, Wes, fuck it up.
Come fuck it up!
He's out of my range!
1,
I'll
2.
throw you.
Okay. I need both Senven and Cowrabao to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
As you see 2 of the eyes glow, and they
what?
wisdom saving throw.
So D20, right?
Yeah, D20 plus your wisdom.
Why is it in battle on this?
Wisdom save.
Is it 12?
It's 12.
Okay.
Oops.
You are both considered frightened.
Of course, I'm already frightened, even without the wisdom saving throw.
This always happens. Y'all always get frightened.
Oh, I'm frightened? That's
Yeah.
fine.
As these 2 beams hit you, and just these eyes start moving and manipulating your worst nightmares as they start glowing different colors, and you are just petrified of this
Do I
thing.
have to wait till my turn to start meditating?
Yeah, technically.
Okay.
And here is your condition card. Essentially, you cannot approach it willingly.
I'm ready.
And if you want to attack it, you have disadvantage on the
I'll
attacks.
throw you.
And that's actually all it does. As as you see the tongue go and start wrapping around the drow, and just lets it go, and you hear boom, and this deep sound echoes throughout the tunnels. Okay. What do you do?
You excited?
I'm excited.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I am actually. I'm gonna get as far as I can there, so I have a speed of 40.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Four.
40.
Yeah, which
That
this
is-
guy...
He's close enough to hit? For now? Sure.
You're only gonna fight this fucking thing, so sure.
I would like to rage.
You like to rage?
Oh!
This is a saving throw.
Okay, time to rage.
I should have waited.
Nope.
Alright.
That's a 9.
As the fight is hitting, and you guys just hear a slight little thump of something. And quickly, West's shadow just shows this large humanoid. The feet are no longer, his feet are no longer feet. They're hooves. You see a long tail start wrapping around. These 4 horns grow, and as West moves, the shadow also moves.
Give me the hammer.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna give him the fucking hammer!
You just start kneeling.
Yeah.
He grabs it. Slight little slap on the face. Oh yeah, you can. There you go.
Oh my
Yes. There you go. All right. So.
Shit. 2 attacks.
All right.
Oh my god, that's rude.
That's plus your bonuses. And
I
plus
know,
whatever.
plus my bonuses.
Bonuses.
Hey, so one of them hits.
Are you sure?
I think they both hit.
What is
So that's a 19.
Yep, that hits.
So the other one's above a 19.
Okay.
So.
Roll me damage. Remember to add your rage plus his magic of 2.
So what is
Somebody's about to die.
That's a bunch of 6s.
Holy shit! That would have been funny if you got another 6, but.
That's 21 points of damage.
Was that only
As the blood splatters onto
No,
this
it's both attacks.
the spectral, as the tongue just starts cleaning it.
Yeah, delicious. Was that yummy?
By the time you were gonna do your second attack, you're just staring at this fucking thing right in the eye.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna assume that guy's dead.
Okay, well, 2 of them are dead. Alrighty. So, immediately, they're gonna drop their short swords
Do you want
and get
to
out a crossbow.
move the elevator so he can see
Yeah.
the board a little bit?
That is perfectly fine. Can everyone see the board?
Yeah.
Okay. Unless they're shooting at you.
Cool.
Oh my board is GC Cristo. 14 was the highest.
Nope.
I rolled 3 and then I rolled a 4. Alright.
Nope.
As 2 crossbow.
Really glad you
And they
rolled
just
that 20 on
bounce off.
save.
Fuck him off.
As
What tea is this? This is the
yeah, let's do this. So what do you do? It's your turn.
Ain't going like this.
That guy was alive. I'm gonna put him back again. If it didn't work, I was gonna go for that.
Yeah, these both are dead.
Dude,
So,
mine's so fucking
I'm
good.
throwing my blade
Sitting over
and
here
charging.
drinking my tea.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. Get about here. That's your movement, unfortunately. So, you can throw a range attack, you can rage, you can use your action to move again to be right in front of him. What do you want to do?
If I rage,
Rage will be, in 5th edition we have, it's essentially action, movement, and bonus action.
right?
Raging will be considered a bonus action. You already use your movement, you can use your action to move again, or attack,
That's hot.
but since you can't reach anybody other than Wes, and I'm sure you don't want to hit him. You can rage and move again to be right next to him next round, or you can be strategic rage and then hold an action, so if he comes close, you hit him.
That's what I'm going to do.
Alright, so as you see, you just as he's also getting pumped up, his veins start going on, and he grabs his sword that blows in fire. Alright, so ready action. If anything approaches you, you're gonna smack them.
There's two.
Yeah, the two barbarians raging right next to each other.
Marsh pit!
Oria,
Oh, you
your
feel
turn.
sick now.
Where's the
what?
The pointy? Right.
There you go.
Funny thing.
Moonbeam, level 3.
That is a Constitution saving throw, correct?
Yes. If not, it'll still take half damage.
16. I think it takes 4.
Yeah, it'll take half it. Just
Oh, well, your
fine.
DC was 16.
Yes.
Okay, alright. So roll me damage. Are you going to concentrate on your spell?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 8 points of damage, and yes, I am going to concentrate on it.
8 points of radiant damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, as it just beam of odd moonlight just from the ceiling just hits it, and you see the ceiling.
Sacred flame.
Let's go on screen.
15. Alright, roll me damage.
That's why you hear him burning.
I crit 16.
Nice!
It's both.
Wow!
That
Good
is-
job!
Oh, 2 8s.
Oh my god, it's bloody.
Wow. Shit already?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. As the moonbeam hits it, and then you just throw a spear of fire right into its mouth. As you see one of the eyes explode, and you see blood just start dripping from its mouth. It looks really bad. What's that? Reefer. Wes, if you can hear it. This is going to be fun. As out of the
I'm sure someone hears it.
shovels. Sure. You see this drow woman just look in this amazingly ornate, extremely centralized, silver armored with this come out of an invisibility spell. With this ornate spider attire on her, with just silk, just covering just barely enough not to see bits.
Do I know her?
Roll me history.
Uh-oh.
She cute. She cute though. She cute.
Oh crap. That's a 5. That's probably gonna miss even with what I got.
It's gotten away.
You don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that you don't know her. And then she looks both. And then as soon as the snap hits, you just immediately and then a swarm of insects, technically a plague of insects, starts appearing at a target.
This is bad.
Oh, we're fine.
Yeah, so a burst of locusts start appearing on a 20-foot radius.
She.
That's all. That is all y'all. So I need West, Reefer, and 7 to roll me Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
So that is a D20 plus your con. So that
Can I
plus.
see the
Plus
book
3?
real quick?
Yeah. Actually, it should be higher than that.
I got plus 6.
Yeah, it should be plus 6 because you're a barbarian. You should be proficient in Constitution. So it's plus 6.
14.
14. Okay.
And then let me roll mine real quick.
13.
20.
This freaking dice loves you.
He likes the drow.
14. That's a pass. What do you?
Yeah, 22.
Okay, and then you got 13.
Well, okay, yeah, 20, so it should just be a...
All right. As the insects are continuously biting you, and you see these locusts start ripping into your skin. You are both raging, so you're going to take half of this damage, and then you're going to take half of the damage. Let's see, one more d10. Okay, that is.
Because I'm also going to be using evasion.
10 points of damage, 5 points of damage, and you take no damage then. If you're going to use your reaction to use evasion?
No, evasion's automatic.
Okay, alright. So, as these locusts are trying to bite you, and you're just cutting them as soon as they are, and it's irritating. These fuckers, they bite strong, but not enough to disturb you. So, 5 and 10, and then you take 0, because you have evasion. And shields. Huh.
Yeah, evasion. 7 instinct ability lets me dodge out of the way of certain area effects. And I roll a 20 anyway, so.
Interesting. How about this one?
No.
And she just throws in a mist of poison. Wes, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Sweet.
That looks like a 14 to me. So, as this vapor of just poisonous gas fills you, it just does not affect you at all.
It's like,
She looks at you guys. This actually might take some effort. Noted. Slave, join the fight. And you see another drow get out of his invisibility. And this is a male drow with a metallic choker on him with a staff. And then that is a straight line to me. Okay, I need Reefer to roll me dexterity saving throw, you to roll me dexterity saving throw, and Ariell to roll me dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit!
As lightning bolt is being cast.
Right. So saving.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's going to be these numbers, these things.
I can use evasion again.
Dexterity?
Yes, sir.
So if I miss it, I only take
15.
15, that's a pass. 18 pass.
Boy.
8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. Okay.
But I take half damage, so.
Wait, is it a saving throw?
No, I take half damage with evasion.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying if it was a saving throw, you should use that big number right there. 6.
So,
Oh,
you
6?
pass, right?
Oh, no, wait, 6 plus 8 is what?
14.
14. So 14 you pass as well.
Oh, okay.
So, alright. So
Thank
everyone, because you all pass, you take 10 points of lightning damage. As he just...
I take 5 then.
No, with the evasion you would take 0.
Oh, 0? Oh, yeah.
As the...
It's fucking Neos, that shit.
Arc of lightning goes through and hits all 3 of you since you guys are in a direct line. And then he looks at you guys. This is going to be fun. I agree.
I lose 10 points, you said?
Yes.
10 or 5?
No, he uses 10. I lose. Usually I'm like half of it because I.
The damage was 21, so half of it was 10.
Oh.
Damn. I am glad I am Neo.
Okay.
You are the one.
Thank you. Totally forgot about 6. I'm glad I can see my
Yeah.
kid now.
He looks at that, and then you see that he gets his staff, puts it on the ground, and pulls out the crystal that was holding it. You see this mist start appearing from it. So, with that, people being extra. Nimble, it is your turn. And then 7, you are next, so you're on deck.
Alright,
Cal, last. Okay.
Okay, so questions.
Yes.
I'm down at this point. My main weapon is the dagger and scimitar.
Yes.
But those are both sheathed.
Okay.
But I also have a longbow.
Yeah, you can shoot your longbow. You weren't completely bound. You're faking it.
Yeah, but my thing is, because last time, just dropping the weapons and putting on my longbow was one action. Is it still one action?
No, because you have not drawn it. You're not in combat with those blades out.
Got it. All right. So first, I want to move to right here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right.
All right. And actually, kind of like right behind the rock. That right here.
Yeah, that's
you won't be able to.
Oh, I can't?
Yeah, that's your maximum.
Okay. That's got it. And with my longbow, I want to since
Oh.
Please,
every time, man.
I checked this now before
Alright,
I
yeah,
actually
that's the biggest guy there.
Since it's bloody.
What?
So, what is that? So, 1d8. Do I,
Yeah, first roll d20 plus your, I believe, 6 or something like that.
Longbow, right?
Don't miss because somebody's in this line shot.
Yeah.
Don't roll a 1, he's saying.
8
plus 5.
plus 5.
This one.
Oh, plus 5. So,
13.
13 just hits.
Oh, wow.
This thing is really big. he's kind of in a house.
Fat diamond.
Diamond 1. Is this?
Twice, right?
No, just
once. Since, yeah. Oh, only when you're using your blades you hit 2
I
times.
get plus 2 after.
And then you are next.
Yeah.
Plus 2 to that.
So, 6.
6. All right, thank you for that. That is pretty. As you shoot the arrow right into its eye. It's looking pretty bad, guys. As you immediately see the priestess going to your pet. Oh, useless.
Do we hear that?
Oh yeah. But it's gonna say to drop.
I am going to use my action for stillness of mind. And then my bonus action, I'm going just to... Yeah, for my bonus action, I am just going to just get ready for an attack.
Okay, as you take a second, use your key point, and then just...
Oh, no key point for stillness.
Is no key point?
No, just starting at level 7, you can use your action to end one...
Oh, okay, you're using that. So,
yeah,
you concentrate, calm your mind, you are no longer afraid,
yep,
and ready in action?
Yep.
Okay, you can move, well, yeah, sure, right, ready in action. Alright. Go.
Back to me.
Yes.
Just,
and then last you are on
just
that.
for reasons, because I'm scared of it. I want to kill it.
Yeah. You can shoot it. You just have disadvantage on it.
Yeah, I know. It's just,
As
I'm scared of it. I want to kill it.
Your arm is shaking.
Yeesh. Hold on. 13 exactly?
13 hits. That is the number you need.
Oh, wow.
Is anybody 5 feet over?
Since you have a disadvantage, you cannot be...
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
6, 10.
No way.
Yeah. This thing only has 40 HP.
Wow.
He's dead?
Yeah.
Dead.
I'm impressed.
The thing was actually a glass cannon, and I can't pick his rays. They're at random, and the only rays you could use were, at that moment, they were both fear rays. No paralyzing ray, no confusion ray, no turning you to stone ray. So
no, I don't have...
you're no longer frightened since it's that.
And now, as, is there anywhere else?
One more time?
Anywhere else I can hide?
Here, and there. It's kind of...
I can't hide here, right? Because...
Ariell's taking that spot, yeah.
Shove it away.
You
Shove it away.
You gotta go.
You can hide behind him.
Get behind the meat shield.
Ariell, stop moving!
Get behind the barbarians. They're ready. They won't know.
I'm just gonna...
You want to shoot yourself in the eye?
He's got a
Yeah,
reason to stay away from me.
I guess I'll ask this splash this guy. Can I reach him 60 feet?
Yeah, you can reach him.
It's not like blocking anything with this?
No, you just have really good aim.
No, it's, he just has a 17. I was gonna roll with advantage, but he has a 17.
Yeah.
Okay. As you throw the axe spike and just hits one of the stones. And, yeah.
Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
That's the special failure.
Yeah. Alright. That is Carol's turn. Last.
Alright, well, since I'm unbound, I pull out my axe.
Okay.
And I kind of just like put it on my shoulder, and I look at the one elf with the collar, and I'm gonna use vicious mockery on him.
Ooh, okay. What is the DC? Is the wisdom saving throw?
Yes, 14.
What do you say to him?
I'm gonna say you showed up in that tragic.
Jesus.
Okay. 13.
Wow.
Your spell DC is 14.
Yeah. That means it fails.
Yes. It hits.
Yeah.
So he's affected by Vicious Mockery. Roll me your psychic damage.
4 through 7.
47?
No, 7. 7. Just 7.
How would you not force your root?
She hit some deep psychological.
What do you say?
I'll just be like, wow, your whole life's goal is to be a pet. That's tragic.
Ow. That really hurt. I need therapy.
I'm sorry. I need a hug.
I need a hug. Ariell. Anything else? Sorry.
No, that's all.
Okay, Ariell.
I want to attack, but at the same time, I need to help out my buddies. So I'm gonna go ahead and bless Reaper, West, and Cow. So y'all are now blessed.
Thank
You're welcome.
That's the
Reaper,
D4,
West, and Cow. It's a
And that's
D4 to your attack rolls or saving throws. So that
Okay, you guys are blessed.
bonus action. So I mean, I guess I can still attack technically.
So anytime you attack, roll a d4, add it to the attack. To the 2 hit.
Oh my god. I need to get blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
So is the lady person in range? Like, can I see her?
Well, what's the range on your
Well,
spell?
the range is 120, but
Yeah, you can see her.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do guiding bolt, and then we'll see if that works or not.
What's the save?
Nat 20. 17, damn.
Roll
So close.
double dice.
Alright,
So that's
gonna
8d6.
be... Yeah, it's a lot of d6.
God.
I have a lot of these here too.
Do you guys think this is going to be a hard fight?
What?
That is going to be 30 radiant damage.
Whom's did you attack?
The lady. Witch lady.
Nice! Nice!
The witch
Because
is
she's the biggest threat.
As you just putting all your celestial energy in. A tiny little orb. And explodes, and she just takes it back. You little bitch.
It's like that.
Ariell.
I'm going to.
It's like that.
Next turn. It's only going to take me about 15 minutes.
Alright.
The fact that she called you a little bitch is just...
I think she's gonna be aiming at you.
Next turn, my movement speed is 60, so I'll be able to get to
I need to roll a perception.
It's like giant defense size as well.
16.
16.
It's really hard to look at.
Save her from
As
me.
through your completely white eyes, the closest target, technically, would be Reaper.
Oh, fuck.
You see something as the Drow priestess looks, and she's getting agitated. You see behind her these wings, and this long head appear with this odd beak. And Wes sees this in the plane of darkness that you're in, within your own mind. You see this creature appear, almost in the same faction that you see Dis when you talk to him. So, what do you do?
So I can attack her?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna go attack her.
Alright. 5, 10.
Another stand user.
Okay.
You deep
attack. Fuck it, why not? Hey, that's a number.
Oh, sorry. You started your turn in the play of incense. I need
did.
you to make me Constitution saving throw. What did you get to hit?
Give me a minute.
You get another D4 for your con save.
Yeah.
Bless can be somewhat useful.
This is very useful.
17?
17 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Cool. Let me roll my con save. Sorry, Mike. 15.
15. So you pass. So half of that would be 10 10, which is since you're raging, half again, so it's 5 points of piercing damage as these insects start biting. And technically, yeah. Hey, look, that guy gets a roll. Yeah. So you're out of the midst of swarming of insects as some of them are still biting onto you, but you're just ignoring it.
Yeah.
So you hit.
Yeah, that was my first attack.
Roll me a second attack. That sounds like a hit.
That looks like a hit to me.
Okay.
Plus all the
Why am I
bonuses
dice
and
is
everything else.
Ooh. I might have underestimated the barbarian.
So that's a thing that happens.
Is she not bloody yet?
No.
That's 18 points of damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's also like 3 other fucking growls with her.
Yeah.
32 something like 30.
Okay.
Not bloody.
All right.
That's like
And you just hear her bone breaking. And she's staring you down. And the second day, and she just spits on the ground.
Oh well. She's still not bloody.
All right.
Still not bloody.
Well, okay, so 3.
Alright, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go kill her.
Yeah, they're not gonna move. They're not dead though. 2 crossbow bolts to you, Reefer. 20 and then 14. What is your AC?
AC is 14.
So that is 2 attacks, which is, since you are raging, the total will be 5 points of piercing damage. There's 2 crossbolts hit you. You're not really the toughest guys. But 2 little crossbolts, and now it's your turn, Reefer.
Okay, so Waylon, first one's in front of him.
So you move 5 feet forward, and well on the wizard.
8 plus, how many you say I had? 5, was it 3? Because I was blessed.
Yeah, so you add a d4.
Right, you had 1 d4.
Just roll it.
3.
And then plus your sword, which I believe is 7.
Yeah, 20.
20, yeah, that hits. You have technically 2 attacks, so you can roll again.
Okay.
The exact same way. Roll the d20 plus your 4. And since you are raging, you can use your bonus action. Since you're a frenzy barbarian, unlike mixed barbarian, you can attack a 3rd time if you choose so. So you can make 2 attacks. First one hits.
15 plus
7.
7, so
Oh yeah, that hits. Yeah. Roll for the 3rd.
16, 18, 23.
Alright. That
No,
is
25.
okay. So your damage is technically 3d6 per attack.
What? 90.
This guy is so close.
So he's 96.
How many more do you need?
He needs a total of 9. And each one adds your
6, 7,
8.
strength.
Oh my
God! So it's 12 plus 12.
On top of that number.
Oh my god!
Alrighty.
A lot.
We got
A lot.
10.
You should have been taking over.
We got 20.
This game's gonna be mush.
We got
over
18 plus 12, 30. Correct?
That's the number.
30.
30 total?
You,
Oh, he is definitely bloody.
Sorry, you
Bloody?
attacking with.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he ain't dead.
He's barely kicking it.
Okay.
Oh, you got plus 4 too. Did you add
Oh,
those?
yeah. Yeah. Did you add
That's a
that
12. That's a 12.
Okay.
That was a 12. That's right.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, he is definitely bloody. Oh, he's barely kicking it. Ooh, that. As you just grab your greatsword and each slice precise and taking it.
Like go.
Oria.
I don't know, it's been doing nice for me so far again. I didn't shine myself in the eye this time.
Uh-huh.
Moonbeam.
Nice.
One person.
Wes, I need you to also make a constitution saving throw.
Every time.
Splashes.
Splash.
Splash
Splash.
the
Does it?
radius.
Is it?
Splash.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm a big boy. It's fine.
So she needs to make a con save.
Yes. 22.
Okay, well, yeah, she'll take half damage.
17.
Which, 17, yeah.
You'll take half then.
So you take 1 point damage.
So 15?
Yes.
7 or 8.
Yeah, whichever. And she's.
How much total?
It was 15, so whatever half of it's
Okay.
gonna be.
Alright, she is bloodied.
Okay.
Hey, we bloodied her.
Yep. As he hits, and then you take 1/4 of the
So it's like
16 divided by 4. Round up. So,
I'm gonna have her move up.
That's more now.
how much?
I can math.
How
Apparently.
much you want to move up?
Sure,
15 feet.
Yep, you're right next to
With Hunter Prey, you get
Cowrabao.
like an additional
Sacred
attack
Flame.
feature.
Which one?
On
Sure.
That's
That's not what I want.
One more.
20, that would be 10,
extra attack too.
30, 20.
Okay, hold on. Never mind. She
That's a flame. Does not make me contact with her.
I think she's mad.
I'm not sure.
And she
That's-
pissed.
Oh, yeah, she is mad.
Unleash the minion. Don't worry. Slave.
The what?
She says unleash the minion, and then she says don't worry, slave. So, she's going to cast the spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. So, she casts Mass Cure Wounds on herself. So, as there's, she's no longer bloody, but he is still bloody. And then, I think it might be time to. No. She's going to use her only legendary action.
They always run away.
Do you think they want to stay there and fight you if you're
Yes.
killing it?
Yes.
You think they'll give you XP?
As
Again.
you Wes, you see now this winged creature, and they start bolting towards you. And everyone that can see her, her eyes go completely dark.
Monarch.
And who knows Inferno?
Me.
She is summoning.
Wait,
Fuck that shit.
Inferno.
So, actually, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be Abyssal. My apologies. The rest is one.
Oh,
Okay. As you hear the word Varrock,
Okay.
and
I can hear from them? Okay, I'm the cat.
as you see a rift from the earth, as these long white claws appear, and here,
Of course they do. Sorry. I'm just
and you see this twisted. That's the exact figure.
Yeah,
As
so
this,
it's-
and he's going to make attacks against you. Alright, that is, he has multi-attack, so that's with
Are the Locusts still
17,
around?
Hits.
I think so.
then higher than 17.
That also hits.
I don't want to do it that way.
Yeah, you can ask,
Nice.
That is
when your turn.
That is
Yeah.
17, 18, so half that, you're taking 9 points of slashing damage. As, and you see the same. So,
I need everyone to know that.
that's a
Wes
legendary
has
action.
60
She's going to use her movement. 5,
Nice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And she just bolts.
Oh, that's not line of sight anymore because it's curved.
Oh, so she gone.
She just moved 30 feet. The cloud is still there of insects, as she's still holding concentration on it because she has not lost it.
No.
Okay, and now that that's done and out, and you see the still bleeding slave, as she calls him, he's going to cast as the cloud fogs around everyone that is here. As you see the insects, yeah, they'll take damage. So, I need everyone that is in that area needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Does that include me too? Because I'm like technically right on the border, right?
Yeah, you are at the board. So that is Wes, Arifer, and you, my friend.
20-sided?
Yes, 20-sided die. Constitution saving throw. So I believe that's +6 for you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We have the D4 guys.
So he is. Nope, he's casting at his high spell level. 1, 2. So, what did you guys get?
26.
That's a pass.
21.
Pass.
25.
25. You guys are doing really good.
Hey!
And I'm still doing the Neo, stuff too, so.
Be the lead.
Okay, so this one you cannot take half.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can. What is your constitution?
My constitution is 14.
14. You have 2 rounds that you, let me explain it. So,
only on Dex I take half damage.
So that means both of you guys take 17 points of poison damage. Reefer and West. As you see this cloud of just greenish gas, as he just cast Death Cloud around the insects and everything.
So 17 is a half.
17 is a half. As you have 2 rounds to hold your breath within this fog.
Okay. And you're just holding for the duration of the next 2 rounds. So you have a die, put it at 2, so you have a marker on yourself. All right. Thank you. You have an attack of opportunity as he is going to move away from you. He's going to attempt to run. So you get a free attack because he attacked and just go.
Hitting the one that's running away?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so I roll this.
Yeah,
And then
and
you roll
you
your
still your
bless.
D4 as well.
Yeah, you got the D4, so you're still blessed.
Yeah. And so he loses concentration on the spell, you have that blessed.
20.
Oh, wow, that's a nat 20.
Oh, was that natural 20?
That's nat 20.
Oh, shit.
So, I'm glad that you got to have 20 because your blade is specific when you crit. On top of everything, you just add 7 more points of damage.
Wow.
So, I have a house rule. We must confirm the 20. If you roll again, just a 20. If you get another 20, something really cool happens.
I think I know. 12.
Oh, so
2 and I got excited.
that means that you roll the die twice. So that's 4d6 plus your 4 plus your rage bonus, which is 2 plus 7. Here.
Oh god, and this is only on 1 attack. Does it mean?
So that's like plus 13.
Oh, plus 13 on top of 4d6.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
So that's 15
13 without the
plus
roll.
13.
Yeah.
28.
Without the roll.
Just so you guys don't know, I am lying to you.
Is it
Exactly.
Welcome to
As
the
he-
club.
As he casts Cloud Kill, and he starts running back, and you're like, nope.
So Slave dead. Slave gone.
So I'm assuming the cloud's now gone.
The cloud disappears. It just-
Cool.
Oh, here, I don't need this no more.
I wasn't even trying to hold my breath.
No. The cloud is still there for a couple of rounds, and it's going to continuously
Take back.
move 10 feet each round.
It's
So
going
it's
to
still there.
continue what?
It's going to move 10 feet each round.
Which way?
Towards you guys.
Whichever way he decides.
The most inconvenient way for the players. I did not expect him to die, to be quite honest.
Ooh, that's always fun.
Oops.
Okay.
Oopsie doodle.
Nimble! What do you do? I like when plans go south for me. It's good, it's good.
So 30 is the max I can move, right?
Yes.
Right. And,
30-ish around this area. And how you move.
I'll tell him like go more diagonal.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can reach him if you would like.
Jump on this back.
Yeah, you can reach that thing easily.
Not that I
Jump
tell
on
him,
his
but
back.
like, it'd be cool if you did.
That would really.
But like, cause that.
Cats chase birds.
I know.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Follow your
I can
instincts.
just imagine your eyes get big and making that
But
sound.
such that my one turn would be to go back to my daggers. Or
Yeah, you can drop your bow, pick up your blades, and discharge it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm heading to that cloud, but fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do.
You have an advantage since you're flanking him.
Okay, so.
And then 7, you are next.
Okay.
Kyle, you're next. Liz, you're next.
So
Ariell, West.
I draw my bow. My bow's back there. I have my melee weapons. I'm right in front of the fucking thing. I'm gonna attack it.
Alright. Roll me to hit. You have an advantage to roll. Each attack is has an advantage. Since you're doing 2 blades, right?
What's up?
You're doing 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So each attack has an advantage. So roll d20 for the first one. 2 d20s.
$13, $20.
Not 20.
Confirm the 20.
Confirm that. Just
roll it.
Yeah, just roll again.
It's an 8.
Alright, so the first one
So
is a crit. Roll me for the second attack.
Second attack. Roll again.
2
Advantage
d20s.
on both of them?
Yeah. Yes, advantage again.
Advantage again.
3 and a 10.
10 is the highest. And with what was the second attack? The dagger?
Yeah, it should be the same pluses.
Okay, 15. Right?
Yes.
15 hits. So they both hit.
They both hit.
Essentially rolling 3 weapon damage. So roll me your scimitar, the die twice.
D6.
So 2d6 plus your dagger. So 2d6 plus a d4 plus your dex for each one.
D4.
Wait, what?
Dude, I need a D4 for the dagger. Right. So
And you need another d6 as well.
There you go.
2, 6.
Plus 2 on that one.
2. 10.
10.
Yes.
Did you add the dexterity for each one?
Daggers. Wait.
4.
So he adds his dex bonus each one.
Oh.
Which.
Plus 2.
So 4 on total, yeah.
Yes.
So what was the total? Sorry?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Apologies.
10. 16.
16? Alright. Alright, as you go up to this thing, and you start running. Good hits, but this thing is built. He's tough.
Mm-hmm.
You knock down trees with thickness less than this guy's height. All right, 7.
All right,
You're next.
I can't see the space to get to her.
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
You can make a bolt for it, but you can't see where she is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then I have these 2 guys over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
So there's 2 drow that have
Yeah.
been doing minute amount of damage, and then this guy.
that guy. Is there a space that I can attack him from behind?
You can occupy the same square as an ally, if you
Yeah.
like.
And then attack him from behind.
Okay.
And wham, wham, wham.
Okay. Since another cloud is still there. Okay, cool. Right, roll me attacks.
All right. So first attack. I think I'll roll my big die. See what happens
There's a
here.
wham.
Nope.
You have an advantage, you're flanking.
Oh, so I
So
get
roll
6 plus 6. Oh yeah, advantage. Yeah. Oof. 18.
18 hits by itself. So
Alright.
roll the second attack.
All right, second attack. 18.
Jeez,
Alright.
man.
Are you using a key point to do another attack?
No, I get 3 attacks. Bonus round.
Alright, do that. Cool.
And
Key point will make 4 attacks. Right?
yeah, key point will make 4 attacks. I'm just gonna do. So I got 5 key points left, so I'm just gonna save them right now.
Okay. Fair enough.
And it's advantage, right? So I'm
Yes.
gonna roll that again.
Yes.
Lord.
So you take the advantage, you take the 2, not the 1.
Yep.
So that's just a miss.
Yep.
Alright. So roll me 2 attacks.
So that's
2d6 plus your dexterity for
yeah,
each one.
2d6 plus my dexterity. So that's 3, 4. That's 4 and 6, 10.
10. Alright. Nice math. Ooh. We'll start using that now. I forgot. This thing has resistance. Okay, so as you go, what the fuck? And it's barely doing any damage. This guy's built.
The bird?
Yeah. Oh no, your fists are considered magical,
Yes.
aren't they?
They are.
Bless.
I have magical fists.
All right, then they go through. And hey. Okay.
I have magical fists of awesomeness.
Okay. So, Cal, it is your turn.
Move right here. And then I will attack the bird.
And then you're on that. Okay.
12, 13, 20.
20? That hits?
Ooh. Right?
Yeah, it's considered a sneak attack.
It's cool.
That's a sneak attack, bro.
Cowrabao, when you're done.
11.
You do your,
Okay.
do your,
17. 20.
is your bow considered magical?
Is my bow magic?
And if it was, you would know. So no, it's not. So how much?
20.
20. Okay.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
As it hits it, and you're like, that should have done a lot more damage. It should have hit a lot harder, but it's not.
And
That's some
then
thick ass skin.
acid splash.
Okay.
Yeah.
One minute.
Con save. I mean, deck save.
Okay. As you throw your acid, it does not affect it at all.
Oh crap! I'm the only one that's gonna be able to do stuff to this guy.
There's other people that have magical items.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I can't.
So, last, it's your turn. Then Ariell, you're on deck.
So you didn't do that.
So
till
there's
after you go, so you're
two
so
guys
There's two
right
around
here,
there,
right?
yeah.
There's two. Like to cast hypnotic patterns on both of them because that's an area of 30.
So the range is 30?
Yeah.
So that's 10, 20, 30.
No, the range is 120. The area is 30.
Oh, okay. Cool. What, it's the constitution?
It's a it's a wisdom
Wisdom?
save, I believe. Wisdom 14.
Be tripping balls.
Yeah, wisdom 14.
Okay. So, yeah, they both fell.
Nice. And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna give Reefer Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
What do you say?
I'm gonna say, hey, I took these guys out for you. Kill them. Do your thing.
Somehow those words inspire you. I will kill these guys.
It reminds me of the first Avenger. Where Captain America says, "Oh, smash!"
Yeah.
As you add a D6 to your attack roll or saving throw, that's a D6. You can add it to whatever you want, just one time. But you have the next 10 minutes. All right. So 10 minutes in game, obviously.
Yeah.
So hypnotic pattern. What does that do?
It gives them the speed of 0 and they're considered charmed.
They all are charmed. We want to use this to represent the charm that they are in. Sorry, checks, guys.
Got like bloody, dead.
Their eyes glow a little bit and just start looking at you.
I'm like, hey.
Is your fan? Is that your fan?
I have 4 fans. That's how I got my original
Okay,
ones.
Ariell.
Girlfriend just dropped the
If I move 90 squares towards the woman, how far does that get me? How close?
90 feet?
90 feet, sorry.
What is your
Right
speed?
there.
Well, my speed, I was going to do a double movement.
So that's 60.
Yes, and then I have, as a bonus action, I have Zephyr Strike, which gives me an additional 30 feet.
Just take a
5.
stroll
He
around.
just straight up streaks out like the Flash.
I'm like, peace, guys.
So you're there, but this guy will get an attack opportunity.
Zephyr Strike prevents attack acceleration.
That is actually what?
As you start running, and then you're just like, alright, Paylor. Let's do this. As you just shine, just the right moment in time, your whole essence shines just bright as the sun for a fraction of a second and thing, and just run.
That starts playing.
And you see her. She looks at you.
I just kind of smile.
Do it.
What are you doing?
Smile, just like,
You bitch.
Okay, we're gonna settle this.
Yes!
Oh, that's hilarious.
He's so excited.
Oh man, I'm probably gonna get cuffed over so bad.
I'm gonna
Okay, Wes is like right there.
Well, Wes has got the big bird, so
I have a big red monkey on my back, but I got you.
Wes, what do you do?
Brock's closest thing to me. So
Yeah, Rock is the closest thing to you.
Okay, so attacks. That's the number.
Wow.
I was able to get next
You have, you have D4 for each one. 15 just hits.
Okay. Then for that one.
And you get a 1 or higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you hit, if you, 1 or higher, so no matter what you have hit. Alright, roll me damage for both of them. And you do have a magical hammer. So,
I do. That's right.
so it bypasses its blah 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 blah.
Because fuck you, turkey.
That's a pretty good.
Back in the 70s.
It's 25 points of damage.
25 is good enough to have him beat bloody.
Good.
As these constant parades of hit are just knocking this guy down. Alright. The Drow's turn. They are
asleep, basically.
So
They're incapacitated.
they have to make a save on the start of their turn.
I believe so. Let me see. Let me double check.
13 was
It
the
says
highest.
the spell ends for the affected creatures if they take damage or if someone else uses an action to shake them from
Then
it.
they are, well, regardless, it was 13, but it would fail anyway. So, they are incapacitated for the moment. Paper, this is your turn.
Oh man.
You're gonna go after these guys?
Going after them.
Alright.
Smash.
They just chill and they're like, eh. They're like, have you heard that last book?
6
Pretty
plus
good.
7, 13.
13, that actually, did you add your 7?
Yeah, that's the 7.
Oh. No, their AC was 15, so that misses.
This one, so that one's up. No, okay. So, 14, 18, 25.
25, okay, that hits. The d6 will only be added to one attack, so after that, it's gone. Yeah, but, so, you want to use your second attack? You have 3 attacks technically. Alright, roll me a third attack.
Yep.
Are you attacking the same guy? Or the other guy?
Which one did I hit?
This one.
Okay, so I'm hitting the other guy.
Okay.
Try again.
13 plus 7, 20.
Alright, both of them hit. Roll me damage.
Which is
2d6. No,
Did you use your
3d6. 3.
inspiration?
3 to 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was my attack?
15.
Alright, that guy's dead. Second one.
8.
8. Okay, he is bloodied. Yep, oh, he is so bloody. As the just staring at you,
Yeah.
and the other guy is like, and then now it's out of the spell. But it took a horn hit; its entire face caved in, and it's bloody.
Oh.
You see, it's kind of
Like, no, my fans. No.
Nasty.
not my
Where's
face.
my fans?
So Oria is gonna cast Guiding Bolt at level 3 on the rock.
Okay. What is a?
I have to roll.
Okay, roll. Do me.
That's a big number.
21.
That hits. Only damage.
Why don't you use some extra life dice, girl?
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. 4, 5, 6. Oh. $18.
18 points of damage. Nice.
And then Sacred Climate,
Okay.
which is a dex.
18.
Okay.
As a guiding bolt.
Guiding Bolt was the first thing
Okay.
I did.
As this radiant beam of energy goes in and hits the rock, and then you throw a second flame, but just misses. As now it's its turn, and so it uses full range of movement and attack. So, West.
Yeah.
One was an after 20. So I'm not gonna confirm. Second one was 18.
Okay. Yeah. That's it.
What's up with you getting hit by natural 20?
It's I'm magnetic to know that. This is stupid. So you can see what my peripherals are like.
That's what I hit
So
you.
that is a total of 14 points of damage from 2 slashes. It's going to turn around at you and go for a beak attack, which is 18.
Yeah, that hits.
So you take the maximum damage you could do normally. So that is 12, 13, 14, 15 points of piercing damage. And it's going to use its talon on Zoo. Zoo. A 17 to hit.
15.
Alright, so 1, 2. That is 20 points of damage.
Well, the talon's not like, right?
No, no, it's on his body. As it is panicking, so it's going to start flying up in the air.
Hey, it's murder extinct.
As it is now
No,
currently.
I'm not. Wait.
So you won't do anything?
Well, if
Is there an
I
AO for that?
can't do anything.
Oh, yeah.
can we do anything to it?
Start of opportunity. He's leaving combat. Goes 15 feet up in the air.
Can we all attack over by
Yes,
him?
you can.
I'm
Oh,
attacking.
wait, is that attack of opportunity for me?
Yes.
I'll take
Anyone
that.
that's right there.
Oh,
That's
I
two
can't do
D20,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
You can. Why?
Because he's up in there.
He's leaving your combat.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
attack him.
Can I
as
attack
you
him?
want.
Divine.
You can attack him once, I think.
Yeah.
So what?
Just once for
Yeah.
giving me the double sword.
That's 20.
Holy shit! All right, confirm that 20.
Alright.
Yeah.
10.
That was
So-
close.
Five.
So your fist is 2d6. How much you got?
19.
That's a hit. Roll the damage.
That's 5, 6, 7, 8.
Roll me for your dagger.
22, I hit. So you threw a dagger at him. Hit it.
D4.
Plus 4, 5.
Okay.
And I did 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 4, 8, 9, 10. I did 12 damage.
12.
I did 15.
I
What did you
I
get?
rolled a 5, so
Total.
7.
What? Wait, fair attack?
It's a
Your
10.
bow.
It's a
Your
10?
bow.
Oh, no, it's not a bow.
Your scimitar.
Yeah.
No, so it's well,
Oh, yeah, never mind, it's 10.
10. That still misses, unfortunately.
That's
But
all that.
that is just enough to kill it.
Alright, everyone come help me.
You're
fine!
Well,
It falls down. As it's hearing all this, then she kind of looks at herself. Another time.
Don't you do it.
She casts greater invisibility. What do you got? What do you
He's
got?
got
You
tricks!
got one left.
He's,
On my turn, I do.
he's got tricks.
What do you have right now?
Right now,
Can you see her?
I have the detect evil and good.
Oh,
Okay.
easily.
Okay. So
Seems to work in the past, at least with invisibility.
we're just gonna use this mage hand as the last point you saw her. And you do not hear anything. You don't sense anything. Alright. Nimble.
Alright.
Still one guy left. Yes.
Last guy, I'm gonna move right next to him. I want to attack him.
Okay.
Okay.
Since everyone's dead, fine.
Okay, so I did last time, so I need what?
You can do 2 attacks. So each one plus, I believe, 6, right?
5.
5. Okay, so roll each d20 plus 5. The first one's your scimitar, the second one's your dagger.
19 plus 5.
Yeah,
Two
that
19s.
hits.
2 19s.
Oh, nice. All right, roll me damage her. So d6 plus your 2, d4 plus 2.
D6 plus. Oh.
So this guy and then d4. Yeah. All right, you got it. Yeah. And then whatever that number
Plus
is,
4.
plus 4.
D6.
1,
Oh, yeah.
3.
3.
7.
Yes.
All right. You had 5 HP left. As you go stab with your scimitar, as it turns around with your dagger. This guy is dead.
Yay.
So
I did something.
you saved you right there in combat. You're a good fighter, just in front.
Yep.
So, Cowrabao.
It's my go.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. 7. Yes, I apologize.
Wow.
Yeah, so all these people are dead now, right?
Yeah.
I'm going down the hall to look for the queen. And do I see anything?
You see nothing, just a hallway. the stalagmites, stalactites, and eventually, beyond your 120 foot of dark vision, nothing.
You go.
What do you
Someone
do?
have to take magic.
What do I have? As a monk skill, nothing that's gonna.
Cowrabao, your next, last, your next. Essentially, everyone, think about what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't have anything that's going to detect anything that I know of. I don't know where she last was, though, right?
No, you have no idea.
Crap. I don't have any like water or anything like that on me.
You have your water skin.
I just unbuckle my water skin and I just do this real quick.
Roll me an attack with disadvantage. That's a 1. So, confirm the 1. Sorry.
Oh no.
Don't get a 1.
To get in his
Okay.
eyes.
Not roasting.
Nothing. Cow.
How far can I move?
Your speed's 30. If you want to do double movement, you can take your action move with not 30.
How far is the 30?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so I still can't like kind of see over there.
4. So it'll be good to here.
Okay, yeah, I'll let double movement.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of ask, Ariell, where is she?
She's invisible.
Don't know.
In what direction?
That way. Point to where she was last. Yeah.
Which he points in this general direction. But it's a long hallway.
Yeah, I was going to throw
Long
like an
corridor.
acid splash somewhere.
Roll me an attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, right? Oh, it was a 2.
As you
Wait, no, that was a dex acid splash. It's a dex save or something.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Just nothing.
As you have the general idea and kind of just try to spray as much as you can, just arc the ball as it. You hear nothing, you see nothing. Ariell, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna go. Can I go search these bodies over here for anything of importance?
Sure, roll an
Or of
investigation.
value?
Roll an investigation.
That's the bodies.
Yeah.
We literally have so many dead bodies.
So what does this mean for me?
Let's see. So that was
You want
investigation.
to end your age? You need to roll me a charisma.
18.
18, I will let you know in a minute, but you do find some things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, that so ends it.
Okay, Ariell.
You can take your horns off now. Protect evil and good.
How far is the vision of it?
It is a solid. Where did it go? 30 feet in front of me.
Okay, roll me a perception.
Please.
That is going to be a 17.
You see something. You see 30 feet. Right at the edge of your spell on the ceiling.
Second flame.
Right, roll me an attack with disadvantage.
It's a save.
Oh.
Dex save, I think.
Oh. Alright. That is 23.
Yeah, it saves. Follow my sacred flame.
Follow my sacred
Follow my sacred flame.
Read for Oria. Anything you guys do? As you heard down this.
Actually, I'm going to move forward.
Okay.
As well.
I'm gonna finish the ones that are dead. Checks if they had anything.
Alright, roll me investigation. D12 plus your.
3 minus 1, 2.
This is crappy. Too thin. Finding nothing about it at the moment. Oria?
Well, she's gonna go back over and check on the one woman. Because pretty much
Oh, yeah.
the woman and the kids were left over there,
She
guys.
witnessed everything.
Good job.
She is scared out of her mind, but it immediately embraces you.
It's like, hi, are you okay?
No.
I'm not okay either.
That's a good answer.
Can we get out?
Not yet.
I want to get out of here. Trust me, I do.
And with that, Ariell, you no longer seek detectivity.
I really hate this bitch.
So, to end it,
we killed the bird.
anything you do?
I just go back and get
One
my bow.
turn too
Alright.
early.
You have your bow?
50 damage.
Nimble, anything you do? Nimble, sorry, Senven, anything you do?
Wow.
Because I heard of like the sacred flame. Is there a rock?
He's dead. Oh, like a rock?
Yeah, like right by me.
Yeah.
I just grab the rock and I throw it in that general direction.
Trade my dagger. That.
From that guy. Yeah, as you get your dagger. Alright, with that, we're gonna end combat.
Damn it.
I'm pissed.
One guy away.
I didn't see anything when I raised it, did I?
I know.
Roll me percentile.
Yes. What are you doing?
95.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Oh god.
As we're gonna end the combat music for a second.
Oh boy.
Hey guys, that was an hour and 18-minute fight.
Nice.
That
Record time.
was a little bit faster than usual. So many people. As you definitely do see something. As you are essentially you hear in the eternal blackness that is the mind of your age, you hear the of this is walk. That was fun.
Where the fuck have you been?
Learning.
Okay.
And you see that he's about to. There's nothing behind him, but he's about to take a seat. And immediately there's a iron and brass and copper gigantic chair. And then you see a wall of flame illuminate a gigantic city with hues of reds and oranges and pinks and just people moving throughout. And you snap back and you have no idea what the fuck's happening. You see a gigantic dead bird that you previously saw in your mind. All the drow are dead and everyone is at a different location than you. Except for Reef, who's kind of...
Except for me, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
and then they're looting bodies. Oria's in the corner,
Like hiding a coin
taking
in my
care of the children and this woman.
What the fuck?
And with that,
Okay.
an hour over,
Well.
we're gonna end our game.
So I get to figure out what I found?
I will write that stuff down and I'll give it to you first time, first thing next game, including with everyone's XP. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Remember, this video would be edited, put at YouTube/Divine and Conquer. Alright, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.